4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
What's up, everybody? We are live for game number 2 between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. How are you guys doing? What's up, Scott, Insane, Spencer, DC Sports? Welcome back. Zim Zim over in the UK. How are you doing? Waking up at 2:30 a.m. to support me, so I appreciate that. Juice as well, and Haron. Greetings, jolly chatters. Yes, Haron. How is everyone? As today it's going to be let's hope a better day for the Giants compared to last time. Luis Arise is going to be leading off for the Giants, followed by Bryce Eldridge. Casey Schmidt is in at shortstop, so Willie Adames, he may go on the IL here with a back issue. We will see. Rafi Devers is batting 4th, Jung-Hoo Lee 5th, Elliot Rambo 6th, Chapman, Gilbert, and Drew Kavanagh will round out the lineup. As Gale, what's up? How are you, Gale? How's your Tuesday gone? And everyone, Insane, what's up as well? How's everyone's evening been? As let's hope the Giants can get back in the win column today. And going for the Giants is going to be right-handed pitcher Landen Roupp. And Landen Roupp is 5-7 with a 4.07 ERA. He's never won a game in his career against the Diamondbacks. So let's change that today. As Zim Zim, it's hot as crap. Zim Zim, it's not even bad yet. It was 78 and it heated up the hotel room, and the heat won't go away. Just wait until it gets to 90 at the weekend. That's when it gets proper bad. And Insane says, Willie Adames has been sent down to the high school cheerleading squad per Jeff Passer. All right, Insane. He should be good at that job then. As Spencer, yeah, hopefully that means he is due. But Gail, it's great to see you back as well. Do you think, actually, guys, what is your score predictions for today's game? Let me know. I'm going to go 5-2 San Francisco Giants. I'm actually going positive for once. So let's hope I'm right, although I'm normally wrong. And I saw Insane says earlier as well, you're excited about England's game tomorrow, where we are going to hammer the DR Congo. I know Bob, if Bob gets in here, Bob doesn't believe in England, but I do. As Gail says, 15-2 Giants. Gail, if you're right, I'll send you a beer from the UK. Gail, if it's 15-2, who was it? Was it Haron said yesterday that Arenado was going to hit a home run, and he did. So Haron was right, but Spencer, you are but can't help it. You're over it. All right, Spencer. So you've got 5-3 Giants. Haron's got 5-3 Snakes. As a Rise takes a called strike, and the umpire's already 0 for 1. That was not a strike. He called it a strike. So 0% accuracy from this umpire right now. A Rise batting 326 is leading off for the Giants, and he swings and misses at a nasty change-up there, and it's 0-2. Insane, you guys will most likely win, but it's funny to mess with you guys. Insane, I know you have fun mocking us British. It's touche, though. I like doing it back to all you Americans, saying Christian Pulisic is the best player in the world. As a Rise is going to hit a ground ball up the middle. That one is going to be perfectly through for a base hit. That's what I'm talking about. So Luis Arise will lead it off with a single. Look, it won't hit hard, but it found the gap between the shortstop and the second baseman perfectly. And that is how this game will get started. A good start then. As Spencer, I heard you on your trivia. Unlike the Giants, you had a better Monday night than the Giants did. As here's Bryce Eldridge. Can we get a Bryce bomb, please? It's been too long without a Bryce bomb. I'm feeling like he's due. As the 0-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a called strike. That was actually low. This umpire sucks. I'm sorry. Zim Zim, I couldn't be in the stream yesterday. Forgot how much I enjoyed. Well, I'm glad, Zim Zim. I know you had a few comments on your plane. As Gale, yeah, come on, Bryce. I want Bryce to go yard. As there's a pitch outside and it's 1-1. DC, you out there, DC? I saw you commented earlier. Your Nationals winning 7-1 over the Red Sox, or should I say, your second team, if you're an Athletics fan. As the 1-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a high pop-up. This one should be playable for the third baseman. Arenado in foul territory is going to make the catch for out number 1. Damn it, Bryce. He's just going through it a little bit as of late. Just cooling off slightly. So 1 out then, here in the top of the first. That will bring up Casey Schmidt. So as I said, Willie Adames, he had back pains on Sunday's game. He came out. Schmidt, who was feeling ill, had to come in. We will see if Adames is going to have an IL stint, as there's a pickup attempt and Arise is back safely, and it's 1-0. Gale, I know. Bryce, I'm going to be patient with him. He's a kid, but still, I just want him to do as good as he can. As Insane says, at least Chapman isn't leading off anymore. Yeah, that experiment worked about 2 weeks, and then they gave up. As there's a swing and a foul ball, and it's 0-1. Zim Zim, Liam, I also have the MLB TV. If you want to be closer on pace with San Francisco, tune into the home broadcast. Zim Zim, is that right? Is the home broadcast far ahead? Thank you for that tip. All right, we are now on the home broadcast, and it's 0-2. And thank you for that tip, Zimzim. Now we're not as far behind for you guys. We're closer to live action. As Scott, I see your Phillies won 8-0 over to the Pirates. It's got to be Zach Wheeler or Christopher Sanchez pitching in that game for sure. So 0-2 to Casey Schmidt. Schmidt batting 287. Brandon Fatt will deliver, and Schmidt hits a high fly ball to left field. This one is going to be caught by Perdomo in the grass, and that will be out number 2. That was a hanging pitch in an 0-2 count, but Casey could not do any damage. Yeah, Zim Zim, it is definitely further ahead. As Insane says, LeBron to the Warriors. I don't know if you guys saw that. Gale, did you see that? LeBron James to the Warriors. That is a strong possibility as we sit here on June the 30th or July 1st if you're in the UK. As that pitch to Rafi Devers is outside and it's 1-0. Scott Sanchez went 7 strong scoreless innings. Of course he did. Christopher Sanchez is probably runner-up right now in the Cy Young voting. As Zach Wheeler v. Paul Skeens tomorrow. That is a great pitching matchup, Scott. As the 1-0 pitch to Devers is fouled out of play, and it's 1-1. Brandon Fatt, not a good pitcher, but that means he's going to own it against the Giants. He's got a 5.82 ERA as we speak. He's got that good changeup, but he's not been great. That means he's going to throw 5 scoreless against the Giants. As the 1-1 pitch to Rafi Devers is a weak ground ball out of play, foul down the first base line, and it's 1-2. Insane. Former Giants first round draft pick Zach Wheeler. Yep, traded him to the New York Mets for Carlos Beltran. And then the Mets, who were the real idiots, they traded him to the Philadelphia Phillies. So that's 2 teams, the Mets and the Giants, though, not doing good this season. They both could have used a guy like Zach Wheeler. As the 1-2 pitch to Devers is outside, and it's 2-2. In saying that, any team could use a guy like Zach Wheeler. Now, Scott, we will never forget for as long as he is pitching. Jung-Hoo Lee is on deck for the Giants. As Devers takes high, and it's 3-2. Let's see then. That means Luis Ariz is going to be on the move for this pitch. If Devers can get one in the gap, he would give the Giants the lead already. So Brandon Fatt in the windup. He fires to Devers. Devers hits a high fly ball to left field. That one is going to be caught by a leaping Max Kepler. Oh, God damn it. Nice play by Max Kepler there in left field. The cameraman, what the heck was the cameraman doing, by the way? they would not show what was going on down the third base line for ages. So I had no idea how far that ball went. But Max Kepler, just by the netting, will make the catch. So the Giants then a leadoff single, but they can do fuck all with it as we go to the bottom of the first, and it is 0-0. As Haran, don't get me started on the French. I've seen enough of the French. They're scaring me. That looked really, really good today. But still got England to win, but I am getting nervous. As Zim Zim just did the calculation, the home broadcast is about 9 seconds ahead of the way. Well, what are the away broadcasts doing? As Scott, yeah, right down the middle. If Devers was actually good, he would punish that. He has not been the player we were hoping for. As Zim Zim, Kepler is back on steroids. Yeah, Zim Zim. Scott can't believe he's even with an MLB team right now. That's how bad he was last year with the Phillies. But he is, and probably going to hit a home run today, as that's always the case. So, by the way, for the Giants, as I said, it's Landen Roupp. Let's look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It's going to be Ketel Marte, the absolute Giants killer, leading off, followed by Gerardo Perdomo, Corbin Carroll, Gabriel Moreno, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. will be the DH. Max Kepler in left, Nolan Arenado, another Giants killer, will be batting seventh. Pavin Smith, who has not been very good, is batting eighth. And then Barossa will be the centre fielder today. Zim Zim, Kepler was on some shitty steroids, and Marte is going yard again. Just watch. Let's see. You guys know it. Ketel Marte, if he's not going to go yard, he's going to go 3 for 5. They're leading him off against the Giants. I don't blame them. He's probably going to go deep. As Landen Roupp then is ready, and he fires a high sinker, and it's 1-0, and that is how it gets started. Now, Roupp, he can have his walk issues. So I just want to see Landen Roupp just with one walk or less, as there's a called strike and it's 1-1. Ketel Marte there was almost cricket-like. He kind of walked down towards Landen Roupp and was taking. So it's 1-1 as the umpire there just gifted Ketel Marte a timeout. As Zim Zim Kepler was on some shitty steroids. As there's a weak ground ball by Marte, Landen Roupp will pick it up. He will fire it over to Rafi Devers. And oh my God, Rafi Devers and Marte are giving each other a hug at first base. Because Devers then had to move over first base to his left because Landen Roupp actually picked the ball up and threw it from foul territory. So Devers had to come across the bag. As insane, I am way behind. Am I insane? I apologize if I'm way behind. So there's one down then. I'll restart it in a minute. So apologies. Wilson, what's up? How you doing? And Zimzim says, I don't know if this is a standard thing. I'm watching the Ecuador match on ITV1. Zimzim, there's 2 channels over here in the UK. There's BBC and ITV1. As there's a pitch to Perdomo, and that's a called strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this stream so I can get up. As Perdomo then is a giant killer as well. He had a big at bat in yesterday's game with the bases loaded, a bases clearing double. Wilson, I got you. I know who you mean. Definitely not the Cincinnati Reds, who I really don't like, if we're being honest. Just after that series earlier in the year where Spencer Stewart was charging Eric Miller. So it's 1-1 to Perdomo. Spencer, yeah, I knew that was coming. So 1-1. Landen Roupp will fire to Perdomo. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Good pitch there, a cutter at the top of the zone. Now, your Liverpool teams, Germany, and, well, I actually can't name a German player, but the Netherlands with Gakpo and Van Dijk are eliminated as the 1-2 pitch to Perdomo by Landen Roupp is a close pitch that could have been called a strike 3. Kavanagh, who does not want to challenge early in these games, does not challenge, and it'll be 2-2. I don't know about you guys. I think that was worth a challenge, but we aren't seeing Kavanagh do a lot as the 2-2 pitch to Perdomo is low and outside, and it's 3-2. Spencer Arenado killed us when he was on Colorado. Yep. No, Arenado, just a Giants killer. So 3-2 to Perdomo. Landen Roupp in the windup will fire. There's a pop-up out of play foul, and it will remain 3-2. Yeah, no, I can't wait for the day Nolan Arenado retires. As what's going on with my camera? Why is it completely frozen? Brilliant. Now this is your opportunity to take a screenshot of the silly camera. As there's going to be a walk for Perdomo. Lovely camera. We're back though, so a walk there. As yep, insane. I just can't wait for when he retires. Um, and that's gonna bring up Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll, I feel like he's a Giants killer as well. I feel like everyone on this Diamondbacks team is a Giants killer as his own one. Maybe that's what they do and why they're own 7, or 7-0 against us this season. They just get a bunch of Giants killers. Carroll batting 276, 13 home runs, a 362 on base. That would probably lead the Giants in terms of just the difference in on base and average, as he takes outside and it's 1-1. Landon Reap at 12 pitches so far, so not very efficient, as that pitch is fouled out of play and it's 1-2. I'm just hoping Landon Root just goes 6 innings, 1 run or less. That's what I want to see from him. Nothing too crazy. Not not 8 scoreless. I'm not that crazy. This Diamondbacks team, they're always going to put the ball in play as well. So as there goes Perdomo. Perdomo with a massive jump. Jesus Christ. That's one of the biggest jumps I've ever seen. I mean, Landon Root could have thrown that pitch with Perdomo already standing at second base. I mean, Perdomo doesn't even have to slide. He just looks back like, that was fucking easy. Kavanagh just how the pitch framed it. He didn't even think about even throwing over to second base. As Corbin Carroll fouls that pitch off, it's 2-2 here. Yeah, insane. That was the easiest steal of all time. What the fuck? I know. I could not believe that steal. That was so easy. So it's 2-2 to Corbin Carroll, and the Diamondbacks already have a runner in scoring position. As there's a swing and a miss at a high cutter by Corbin Carroll. As DC Sports, how you doing? Welcome, meet Zimzim, DC Sports. He's a regular. Now he was flying over to my homeland yesterday, so he couldn't really be here. But the Dodgers lead the A's 2-0. DC Sports, at least the Nationals won today. But I know you're going to start some athletic streams here soon, as there's a close pitch low, and it's 1-0, a sinker at 96 miles an hour. Why the why is the umpire not got a big strike zone to Landen Roupp? Maybe he's got a bet on the Diamondbacks. Like, if any of you guys are betting, you should have a bet on the Diamondbacks, as that pitch is low and it's 2-0. But I don't know, insane. That was the issue with Corbin Carroll when he came back from the shoulder injury. If you just threw it high, he was always swinging through it. So 2-0 to Moreno. Landen Roupp at 18 pitches will throw high, and it's 3-0. Landon, you have got to start throwing strikes, buddy. You've already walked one, cannot be walking many. I hate free base runners. As Cracky Moss, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you before, as that pitch is outside, and that's going to be a walk. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. As always, love to know, who do you support as a baseball fan, and who is Brandon Fat, and why is he starting? Is he expected to pitch a regular starting workload? Just started following the Diamondbacks. So Cracky Moss, I just started reading your comment, and I'm guessing you're a Diamondbacks fan. Brandon Fat, he is a starting pitcher, as there's a ball outside, and it's 1-0 to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He is a starting pitcher. I don't know if he's going to pitch a full workload if he's coming back from injury, but normally he would go around 5 innings. So he is a starting pitcher, not a bullpen guy. And it's good to hear you're getting into baseball. as there's a called strike. And we're going to get the first challenge of the day here by the Diamondbacks. And that pitch was low. No worry, Cracky Moss. Always happy to help. And welcome to the stream. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. By the way, guys, we are closer catching. We're close to getting to 100 subscribers, so that is amazing. As Zimzim says, this team is allergic to winning, momentum and happiness. Zim Zim, just be grateful we've got baseball this season. Because next season there will be nothing. As Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is a high drive to left field. Ramos going back on the track. That ball is out of here. And the Giants are already losing 2-0 as Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes deep. And it's, it's 3-0. It was a 3-run home run. I'm an idiot. 3-0. My God. Well, Landen Roupp, it's already a shit show. Apologies for my language. Unbelievable. Just like that, 3-0. I'm thinking it's only 2-0. No, I'm wrong. There were 2 walks, and that is why you don't walk people. Because when you walk people, all it needs is 1 home run, 1 good swing, and just like that, you're down 3-0. Solo home runs don't kill you. It's the multi home runs that do, as Kepler fouls that pitch off. Well, it's looking like it's going to be 0-8 already. That's a great start. Juice, Roop is crap. Yeah. Insane. This is what happens when you give 3 bases and throw a pitch right down the fucking middle. As there's a line drive to right centre field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That one's going to be in the gap. Gilbert's going to cut it off. Gilbert's going to throw it to second. And Kepler is going to slide in there with a double. Oh my God. This team is cursed against the Diamondbacks. There you go, Scott. Your guy with a double then. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. As Scott starting to realise there are a lot of really bad bullpens in the NL. Scott, yeah, there are. It's not just the Giants, I'm realising. The Nationals, as DC Sports would tell you, aren't much better, if not worse. So 3-0. This is unbelievable. As there's a called strike to Nolan Arenado. Well, Nolan Arenado's in, so expect a base hit here. As Roop Poop. Juice, is that the nickname we're going for? Roop Poop. Brilliant. That's cracky. If you're still in there, we're calling our pitchers Poop. You've got fat, we've got poop. As the 0-1 pitch to Arenado is a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Yeah, by the way, Cracky, it's pronounced fat, which is a bit weird because it's spelt weird, but that is how it's pronounced. Arenado batting 288. Zim Zim arse. Yeah. I know you like it when I say that word. As there's a pitch outside and it's 1-2. Also, Moses Lim just subscribed. The notification came up there. Thank you, Moses Lim, for subscribing. Shout out. As Cracky Moss, you've got it. All right, Cracky, yeah. So when did you start following the Diamondbacks, if you don't mind me asking? As the 1-2 pitch to Arenado is a ground ball foul, and it's 1-2 still. As Scott says, Nats, Giants, Pirates, Cardinals, even Phillies ain't that good. I'm sure there are more. Yep, Scott. You say the Phillies. I mean, the Phillies have got a lockdown closer. Is the rest of the bullpen crap though? As Zim Zim Moses Lim is Cracky Moss. I thought so. As there's a check swing high, but he did go around, and that will end the inning. So the Giants then are already down 3-0. Cracky Moss, since you're a Diamondbacks fan, I will play the home run song for you. We don't normally do it, but I will play the home run song for you here on Jolly Good Takes as the Diamondbacks have a 3-run home run and lead 3-0 after 1.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Yep, so 3-0 after 1. Zim Zim says no, but Cracky Moss is a Diamondbacks fan, so we'll give him that one song. Don't expect me to do that every time the Diamondbacks hit a home run. But for for now, there you go. Cracky, do you want me to call you Cracky? Do you want me to call you Moses? Let me know. As No, Zim Zim, no timing out our guests. Otherwise, I'll time out you. Diamondback fans are welcome. Well, any baseball fans are welcome. But I saw Cracker. You said you started watching Zim Zim. Why did you time him out? Zim Zim, that's not on. But I saw your comment, Cracky. You said that you've started watching baseball for a year. So just started. Did you watch baseball in general? As Zim Zim, why'd you time him out? I was interested in what he was saying. As Scott says, Duran has been only reliable reliever this season. I think the pens have been stretched a lot because of Painter and Nola this year. All right, Scott. See, I would not have thought that. I would have thought their bullpen was good. As come on, Zim Zim. I was liking Cracky. As Insane says, what happened to that pitcher that made that horrible error last year, Scott? Who are talking about, Insane? I can't remember. As can the Giants respond then? Jung Hoo Lee, Elliot Ramos, and Matt Chapman. Zim Zim, please don't ban anyone, even if they're Dodgers fans. I don't want people to feel like they can't talk. As Cracky Moss, I apologise for Zim Zim. He gets a bit passionate. As it's 0-1. If he does it again, let me know, and I'll remove his moderator. As Scott says, Ryan Kirker in. As Zim Zim only has fun, as that's a called strike, and it's 0-2 to Jung Hoo Lee. Not at all. In general, figuring out baseball. Hence why I don't know why Fat was starting based on his game logs. All right, Cracky. As it's 0-2. Jung Hoo Lee is batting 321. As I am on the Giants broadcast again, so let me go over to Arizona. Um, All right, cracking boss. So it's 1-2 to Jung Hoo Lee. It's totally okay. At least you're a good sport, as that pitch is high, and it's 2-2. Now Zim Zim does normally hate Bob. We have a guy called Bob coming in here. Now I've started to hate Bob because he predicts England to lose in the World Cup tomorrow. So when Bob's back, I've got to give him stick because if we win tomorrow, I'll be giving that. As Jung Hoo Lee hits a ground ball to Perdomo, Perdomo will fire it across the diamond for out number 1. So, can I ask, Cracky, not to be rude, but how old are you? And do you have you followed any other sports as well, or are you just a new sports person in general? As Gooey, you're unblocked. Were you blocked, Gooey? Don't tell me you were blocked. I apologize for that. As there's a called strike and it's 0-1. Zim Zim, we can't be unblocking people. I haven't seen Gooey in ages. What's up, Gooey? How's your Tuesday going? Hopefully better than the Giants so far. As Scott says, there's a pitch low. Yeah, he's still pitching. He's our 7th inning dude. He's bounced back this year after losing us the series against the Dodgers last year in the NLDS. I think Orion Kirkering is a good pitcher. As there's a 1-1 pitch driven to right field by Elliot Ramos. That ball's carrying on the warning track. Corbin Carroll will make the catch out for number 2. All right, Gooey, I'll keep an eye on Zim Zim. I got you. But Cracky Moss, you're 33. I watch NBA and NFL very closely. Baseball is very new. All right, Cracky Moss. I'm guessing, are you a Arizona Cardinals fan? And are you a Phoenix Suns fan? Let me know. As Zim Zim on my live, I didn't time out. All right, Zim Zim, as there's a called strike. Um, he's definitely not an unk. That goes to Scott and Spencer, and Wilson, our relative unks. Although I'm only joking. As the 0-1 pitch to Matt Chapman is a ground ball. That one should be a nice play for Perdomo. Perdomo will fire it over to get the out to end the inning. So Giants just go down like that. 1, 2, 3. And we go to the bottom of the second. It's already feeling ominous, like it may not be that good. But Guru says, "What's up? It's going good. The Giants are making me mad. I might even have to wear no one." Oh, Gooey, you're doing that. You're doing that. Again, the no undies. All right. I tell you, Gooey, last week, I had to do that as well because it was 100 degrees over here, and as Zim Zim's finding out, it's so hot in these houses in the UK. Our walls are built for the cold, not the heat. As Zim Zim, that's I know, Scott. It's unwarranted, and saying surprise Phillies fan, let him come back to the team. As Cracking Moss, no sir, I'm from Seattle, but I just follow whatever teams I find fun. Interesting, Cracking Moss. So you're a Seahawks fan. So you're lucky, as it's going to be Pavin Smith coming up for the Diamondbacks fan. Um, Zim Zim, don't worry, I've got you. As Zim Zim, you see Liamisms. I am only joking. Apologies for that. They're definitely Liamisms. But who's your basketball team then, Cracky? Because obviously Seattle don't have one. As no Gooey, I definitely get it. As Zim Zim is never wearing undies either. I don't know about Zim Zim, but Gooey, you got to congratulate Zim Zim. He got a promotion on Monday, so Zim Zim's feeling really good right now. So no outs then. Insane. I follow whatever teams I find fun is code for. I'm a bandwagon that roots for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, insane. Cracky's not picked the Dodgers, so that's okay. As Zim Zim, come on. As Spencer, I hear you're coming to the Bay, Brentford. Yes, the Arizona series at the end of August, I'm going to San Francisco. So they will be the first Giant streams we'll miss. But I will vlog them and upload those on the off days. As Steve Alexander, what's up? How are you, Steve Alexander? Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. I've not seen you before. As Pavin Smith is ahead 1-0. Landen Roupp then 30 pitches to get through the first inning. Are there still rumours that Khan will move the Jags to London? It's been a while since I've heard anything. Steve, I think I bet that's what the Jaguars want to do. I could see them playing a season in London, but I think there's plans to build a new stadium in Florida. So I don't see them ever moving the whole franchise to London, but I could see them playing a year over here. Which, hey, I know you guys may complain, but I won't. As the 3-0 pitch to Pavin Smith is outside, and that will be a walk. So a walk for Landen Roupp, and guys, Landen Roupp ain't got it today. I'm just saying, he definitely has not got it. As yeah, Spencer, their owner does own Fulham, and Zimson says, why do they always play in London? Anyways, Zimzim, as Spencer says, their owner owns a Premier League team. But welcome, Steve Alexander. Are you a Giants fan? Let me know. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. Landen Roupp then got to get a mound visit here. Landen Roupp cannot find the strike zone. As by the way, Barrosa is up for the Diamondbacks. As Gooey McDougal says, congrats, Zimzim. I hope your promotion goes great. Come on, guys. Are we going to get a mound visit? It's not rocket science. It's 2-0. These are big misses. The dude can't throw a strike. Someone needs to go out there and push him. Like, come on. What are we doing? Where's the mound visit? What is this team? The dude's thrown 6 straight balls to start the inning. Go and get a mound visit. I'm annoyed. As there's a bunt attempt. Well, that was a free strike. A bunt attempt by Barossa, and it's 2-1. I don't get that. As no, I was reading Gooey. One word of advice is it's okay to drink beer while at work. It makes the day much more enjoyable. Gooey, I feel like you're the type of guy that has a lot of fun in life, and I love the type of people that have a lot of fun. As a 2-1 pitch to Barossa by Roupp is another bunt attempt. This time it's going to go foul as well, and it's 2-2. I tell you what, I don't like what the Diamondbacks are doing. They're giving Landen Roupp 3 opportunities here. As Zimzim says, no, his hand is too busy writing Bible verses. That was directed at Insane, though. As, all right, Zimzim, I just saw your comment there. I'm going to not read that one out. As Spencer says, a team better than Brentford, but that is not saying much. Spencer, come on, don't you dare say that. As Steve Alexander, you're a Giants fan. I've been on your streams before, just not recently. All right, Steve. Well, thanks for commenting and welcome. Hopefully, I can just entertain you because the Giants aren't that entertaining. As there's a drive by Barossa to centre field, Gilbert will move to his left to make the catch for out number 1. No, Spencer, when you were on the stream on Giant Sports Talk Live last night, I was just saying how because the Giants are so bad, being able to talk to all of you guys, that's what makes it fun as well. That's what baseball's all about. It's the community. It's the talking about the history. So it's great to see all you guys commenting. And don't be shy if you're in there. I love to meet new people. And also, I always say it as Marte hits a drive to right field. That one is going to be caught, though, by Jung Hoo Lee for out number 2. I always say it. If you ever want me to subscribe to your channel, just put it in there and I will subscribe back because I love helping out people in the community. As Gooey, on my first day of work, I found my boss's girlfriend on Facebook and added her as a friend. All right, all right, Gooey. Okay. As Gooey says, I think that's a good idea. You've got to let your boss know who's actually the boss. As there's a called strike on the outside corner. You're not one to hold it back, Gooey, are you? As Wilson says, some say a proper Premier League team. Come on, Wilson. Brentford are the most proper Premier League team there is. As uh, by the way, yeah, Spencer's put the Discord link. We do have a Discord if you ever want to join that. You don't have to, but if you do. As Insane says, I think Zim and Gooey are smashing something else. All right, as the A1 pitch to Perdomo is a high pitch and it's 1-1. Why is Kavanagh not challenging early here? It's really annoying. That was a strike. Can we get some early challenges? Spencer, honestly, we're not garbage. I think you'll find we're like the Milwaukee Brewers, and you guys would not call the Milwaukee Brewers garbage. As Perdomo fouls that one out of play, and it's 1-2. Landen Roupp already at 43 pitches through a third, 1 2/3 innings. Not great if we're being honest. Um, Zim, I only smashed three things: my burgers, my wife, and your dreams. They're not bad things to smash, are they, Zim? As Scott says, can we bring it down a notch? Scott, that's why you're all in here to keep the young ones quiet. As that pitch is high and it's 2-2. But no, Steve, you're welcome anytime. Just nice to hear you comment, and thanks for introducing yourself as well. As the 2-2 pitch is outside and it's 3-2. But there's a stolen base by Pavin Smith, by the way. But no, good to see Cracky in there as well. Welcome. I hope you find baseball entertaining. As I'm dying. No, I hope you find baseball entertaining, Cracky. It's my favorite sport. As that pitch is high, and that is going to be another walk by Landen Roupp. My God, Landon, can we not have this many walks? This is way too many. As that is going to be pitch 45 already for Landen Roupp. My God, or 46, I should say. What are we doing here? As Insane says, Roupp is going to have to come out this. I was hoping for 6 innings. Right now, 4 innings is looking like what it's going to be. Are you telling me 4 innings? Gooey and Dougal, they need to get a new pitcher ASAP. They need about 3 new pitches, if we're being honest. Scott, this game may be over. Let's see. I expect the Giants to score more than 3 runs. Do I see the Giants holding the Diamondbacks to no runs over the next 8 innings? Probably not. Take out the May, Zim. Yeah, that's true. As they probably will, or they will. As Spencer, yep, a walk. So runners at first and second. Then the Diamondbacks looking to add on. DC Sports, what the heck? I can't watch the A's games. It's blacked out on my TV now. I switched to the Dodgers TV, and I can only watch the Dodgers TV or radio. You don't want to watch the Dodgers either, DC. They are they're so biased, and screw the Dodgers broadcast as it's 1-0. Although Dodgers fans are welcome to come on here. As Guru says, the Diamondbacks are pitching a dude. As there's a swing and a miss by Corbin Carroll, and it's 1-1. The Diamondbacks are pitching a dude who's awful and just got back minor leagues. The Giants should score. Gooey, I'm telling you, when you see a guy with an ERA over 5, write in 6 scoreless innings for some reason. I don't understand why they do that. As the 1-1 pitch is a swing and a miss by Corbin Carroll, and it's 1-2. Insane. DC Sports, he's a Nationals fan, obviously, but he's going to stream A's games. So that's why he's watching the A's Dodgers broadcast. Insane. As Spencer says, hit here, and this one feels like it could be already over. Yeah, you're probably right, as the 1-2 pitch to Corbin Carroll is way high, and it's 2-2. Can I just say, I don't want to go on a rant, but why the heck Was there not a mound visit after the first walk? Do we just not understand what to do? Why are we not going up to Landen Roupp and saying, all right, Landen, this is what's wrong right now. This is what's wrong with your motion. Just fix this, tweak this, and you'll be better. We're just standing there like, we don't give a crap. 14 games under. I hate it. Why is no one going up? As DC Sports says, Diamondbacks are cheating. I didn't say it, you did, but could be. As a 2-2 pitch to Corbin Carroll by Landen Roupp is a swing and a miss. So Landen Roupp gets out the inning, but my God, not good so far for the Roupp poop, as Haron was calling him. We go to the top of the third, and insane. I agree. Corbin Carroll. What were those two swings? He's the only one that has struggled so far against Landen Roupp. Now, Giants, you have got to get going here. They put up a good comeback to end the game last night in the ninth. Just fell a run short. Let's see that energy from the ninth inning yesterday. Carry that into this inning here. Brandon Pfaadt has got a 5 ERA. You can score against him. The Diamondbacks, they're not a great team. You can beat them. Just start scoring. Start adding on. Put pressure on the defense. A bunt attempt. A few bunt attempts. Just do something. But hey, what can I say? For some reason, they seemed cursed against this team. But DC Sports, I told you yesterday, I think the Athletics are a great young team to watch, as the Cubs are beating the Padres 9-3 over there in Chicago. The Padres are falling off a cliff, guys, aren't they? I mean, that bullpen blew it yesterday. They are doing terrible, as the Marlins are beating the Rockies 7-1, 7-1. So we're not going to be in last place, even if we lose. So that's all good. As the Athletics have just scored there, I see, and it's 2-1. Due up for the Giants, by the way, will be Drew Gilbert, Drew Kavanagh, and then Luis Ariz, who has the only hit for the Giants so far. Actually, the only base runner for the Giants so far. As let's see what he can do in this inning. And can the Giants score a run, please? But no, Spencer, 3-0 after 2. And it always feels like whenever the Giants go up, I feel confident. Whenever they go down, I think it's squeaky bum time. As Scott says, Atlanta has lost as well. They're falling off a cliff too. It's a great day for you, Scott. Phillies won, Atlanta lost. I have no idea. The Tigers, by the way, just look at this. Exodus, I don't know if Exodus is in there, but the Tigers 9-3 over the Yankees as Gilbert takes high. Look out for the Tigers. The AL is terrible. If they make a late run, would not be surprised to see them keep Tarek Skubal. And also, what's going on with the New York Yankees? As that pitch is high and it's 2-0. Why are the Yankees losing so many games in a row? Today, Cam Schlittler, I saw, got beat up. So I don't know what's going on with the Yankees as of late. But I know no Judge. He's out for another month. No Max Fried. But still, as there's a called strike and it's 2-1. Giants, you can challenge. Again, that was a ball. What are we doing? But no, Yankees will be fine. As the Phillies are now 2.5 back, Scott. I actually think the Phillies may end up winning that division now, which is crazy after starting 9-19. As there's a called strike to Logan Gilbert, Drew Gilbert, and it's 2-2. I wish we had Logan Gilbert, but we don't. As Insane says, you guys better take down the Dodgers for us. Yep, Scott, we'll be cheering on the Phillies over the Dodgers, that's for sure. As a 2-2 pitch to Drew Gilbert is a swing and a miss. That was a pathetic swing at a pitch in the dirt. My God, Drew Gilbert. So 1 out. OP Noob, welcome. Yeah. I hope you got more drinks and another scratch card, because this one could be a long game as well. Already 3-0. As Drew Kavanagh will foul off the first pitch and it's 0-1. Yeah, OP Noob, a 3-run home run in the top of the or the bottom of the first inning is how we're losing 3-0. Landen Roupp already at 50 pitches through 2 innings as well. Yeah, it's got a long way to go as there's a called strike and it's 0-2. Insane. Mexico have already scored. Oh no. I want Mexico to lose because we may play Mexico in the next round. I'm not looking forward to that in Mexico. So 0-2 to Kavanagh. Kavanagh will take high and it's 1-2. Kavanagh batting 286, had a big hit in the ninth inning yesterday. The team let him down. But Haran, yeah, Mexico goal. God damn it. Come on, VAR. Please rule it out as Kavanagh hits a high pop-up. Perdomo going back into the outfield grass. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. So 9 straight Giants have been retired by Brandon Pfaadt. I don't know if Cracky's in it, but Cracky, Brandon Pfaadt's doing well. As Opie wants Mexico to win. I don't want Mexico to win because they're good and they would play England next. As Haran says, beautiful strike by Mexico. All right, well, hopefully Ecuador can equalise. As here's Luis Ariz. Ariz hits a ground ball foul, and it's 0-1. Luis Ariz is the only Giant to reach base safely in this game. So not great. 9 up, 9 down since that lead-off single. And even Luis Ariz's base hit was just a weak ground ball. As the 0-1 pitch to Luis Ariz outside, and it's 1-1. By the way, again, I don't know if Cracky or Gooey are still in here, but we don't just do baseball. We do NFL, we do ice hockey, basketball. If LeBron James goes to the Warriors next season and Curry and LeBron on the same team, you bet we will be doing a lot of Warriors games because that is can't miss TV, even if they don't win the NBA championship. As Insane says, I want Mexico to win now because Liam said they would be a tough matchup. As Arise hits one off the end of the bat, that one is going to get down for a base hit and it gets by Barossa. So Arise is going to get to second base. Carroll's going to retrieve the ball in centre field. Arise is going for 3. Luis Arise is going to have a triple. So a 2-out triple for Luis Arise. As by the way, good to see he was healthy there. So that's Arise's second hit of the game. Does anyone else want to show up, or is it just Arise? DC Sports, by the way, everyone's reporting no way your Wizards are going to trade AD. So you should be safe there. But Luis Arise was moving great there. So the injury doesn't look like he's being affected. And now Bryce Eldridge will have the chance to put the Giants on the board as he fouls that pitch off, and it's 0-1. As Zimzim says, I'm so scared of Dibanster. All right, Zimzim's taking shots at DC Sports. But Insane, they'll only be a tough matchup because of the altitude. We talk about it in the NFL with the 49ers. When you go up north, when you go down south to Mexico or to Denver, that altitude just plays a massive difference. So 1-1 to Bryce Eldridge. Come on, Bryce. A base hit. Zimzim, they did say that, so they lied. As the 1-1 pitch. No, Insane. I'm just saying it would make our lives easier as there's a close pitch, but inside, and it's 2-1 to Bryce. All right, he's worked himself into a hitter's count. Now can he put a good swing on one? 2-1 to the B-Dog, I'm going to call him, as Eldridge will hit a high pop-up on the infield. This should end the inning. Why is Bryce Eldridge now the pop-up machine? Well, Luis Ariz is the only guy that's decided to turn up today. Bryce Eldridge with his second pop-up of the game. We go to the bottom of the third, and it is 3-0 Arizona. I tell you, Luis Ariz is getting wasted on this team. He does not deserve to be on here by the trade deadline. Go and send him to a team that's actually going to compete. Yep. SGA Sports Talk. Shardo, what's up? How you doing, Shardo? Glad you found the channel. How's your Tuesday going? You had a busy day? Welcome, Shardo. I know you already subscribed, but how is it doing for you? As Insane says, Liam, he will be gone by the deadline. Yes, Insane, he will be. By the way, Shardel, we will be doing a stream with Eric on Friday for the Rockies series. So stay tuned for that one. As let's see if Landen Roupp can actually have a better inning here. As yes, Spencer, smash that like button if you have not already. Insane. Am I going to let Shardel come on? Um, I will let Shardel come on for a couple of innings. As DC Sports says, he can play for my Washington Nationals. DC Sports, absolutely. Um, yep, Shardel, if you ever want to come on, Zim Zim, if you want to come on as well, yeah, you can come on for a few innings. Absolutely. This is a fan channel as much as it is a Jolly Good Takes channel. As SGA says, I'm not doing jolly good today. All right, SGA, what's happened? Is it because the Giants are losing? As by the way, Shada, welcome. Say hello to DC Sports, Cracky, Zim Zim, Spencer, Insane. I think you know who Insane is. Scott. We've got a few OP Noob as well in there. We're growing it over here, Shardo. So welcome. Glad you found me. As here's Gabriel Moreno. Yep. SGA Giants are losing. Yeah, I know it's not going well. As Landen Roupp will fire a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Landen Roupp at 53 pitches. Moreno, he walked in his first time up. Gotta limit those walks as the 0-1 pitch is outside and it's 1-1. Chardot, what do you think about LeBron James going to the Warriors? Did you see that news? Is it not official, but highly likely, I'm thinking, as that pitch is low and it's 2-1. I know we were having a talk about it on here last night, but you weren't here, obviously. So 2-1. Moreno just got himself into a hitter's count here. He will take a called strike, and it's 2-2. Zim Zim, my wife wanted to watch the game and stream with me, but she's fast asleep. She told me to apologize if that's the case. So sorry. Zim Zim, that's all right. I don't blame her. It is 3:30 in the morning. I didn't even expect you to wake up for this. So I don't blame her. You had a long traveling day yesterday. As a 2-2 pitch by Roupp to Moreno is a line drive foul down the third base line. And a nice play there by the Bull Dude. And it's 2-2. SGA, or Shardo, I should say. I'm excited for LBJ to go. That should be exciting. Shardo, you going to stream any of the Warriors games as well? As DC Sports says, if LeBron does go to the Warriors, I'm not worried about the Warriors. I would have been worried about the Warriors if this happened like 2017. DC Sports, I don't think the Warriors are going to be great. I just think it'd be so entertaining. Zim Zim, yeah, that Bull Dude's a better shortstop than Willie Adamas, right? As the 2-2 pitch is outside and it's thrown to... How many 3-ball counts are we going to get by Landen Roupp? And how many walks? I mean, seriously. As Scott says, is this any legitimate proof of LBJ to the Warriors? Or is this just reckless speculation from the fan base? As there is going to be a called strike 3, and we're going to get a challenge here by Moreno, and it is going to be a ball. So a good challenge and another walk and a leadoff walk. And that will bring up Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who hit a home run in the bottom of the first. And that is how this game is 3-0. Scott, it's just speculation. All we know is that LeBron James is not returning to the Lakers, and there's not many teams it could be. And Draymond Green opted out of his contract, which clears a path for LeBron James to sign. But it's still speculation. A few credible reporters, but kind of a mix of both. As SGA or Shardo, I'm the GOAT. I appreciate that, Shardo. You're amazing as well. As Wilson, where's Bob? Bob normally joins late, Wilson, to be honest. I'm sure he'll join in, as that pitch is in the dirt and it's 1-1. I tell you what, Wilson, he'll definitely join in because he's going to mock me for England. I'm ready for it. As Shardo, what do you think about USA tomorrow? Who do you think's going to win? As I agree, Zimzim, with those 3 teams. As the 1-1 pitch. Is it overturned the goal? Hopefully. As there's a pick-off attempt, but Moreno is back safely. and it's 1-1 still. Cracky Moss, Bob in high demand, lol. Love to hate him. No, Crazy Moss. We love Bob. When he gets in here, you'll know. There's a 1-1 pitch and it's blowing outside. We love him because he can't spell. He has so many auto-correction issues, but he'll pop in here, and Bob is a big fan. As Shardo, F Mexico. I'm with you, Shardo. Not the country, just the football team. I don't want them to win. As Insane's got USA winning 3-1 tomorrow. As Gurriel pops that pitch up, this one should be playable. Devers in foul territory is going to make the out. So 1 out. Shardo, what do you think about Luisa Rise? It's the Luisa Rise show right now for the Giants. As yep, Zim Zim, that was what Draymond Green did. Zim Zim, I did see that tweet as well. So Scott, it's just it's not reckless speculation. He's definitely leaving. We just don't know which team he's going to. As there's a drive-by Max Kepler to centre field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. And Ramos will miss it. Drew Gilbert played it well, so it did not get by him. But Max Kepler with his second hit of the game. Scott, your dude is doing it again against the Giants. It may have been a bloop, but still a base hit. As Insane says, it's confirmed LeBron announced it too. He is not returning. Definitely not returning. So, runners at first and second. My God, Landen, how many base runners are we going to have in this game? At this rate, we'll be lucky if he even gets through 4 innings. I mean, Jesus. It's so bad. Zim Zim, that was definitely not a steroid swing. As there's a base hit by Nolan Arenado to left field, and this one will load the bases for the Diamondbacks. Well, Cracky, time to get excited. Bases loaded for your Diamondbacks. Unbelievable. So Arenado then with a base hit. Are we surprised? No, the dude is a Giants killer. Yeah, Spencer, the dude kills us. It's unbelievable. I've seen enough of the Diamondbacks already this series. And I already feel the worst here. It's probably going to be a grand slam. We're choking. As there's a cool strike to Pavin Smith. And it's my guy Pavin Smith, who I think's good as well. So a grand slam for the Diamondbacks. He's only batting 153. Exodus, what's up, my friend? I did see your messages. As there's a cool strike and it's 0-2. A good curveball there. I saw the Tigers won. I find it hard to respond when I'm on stream. But I did see your messages. How are you doing? How's your Tuesday been? Tigers going for the sweep over the Yankees tomorrow. As there's a drive to right field foul, and it's 0-2. Shardal, hopefully the Giants can win tomorrow. Is this team making you upset, though? As San Francisco Giants are 35-49, 14 games back, under 500. Shardal, what a disaster this season's been. This is why, Shardal, we don't just do Giants baseball. We do a lot of other teams as well. Because without you guys, as I keep saying, it is a tough watch. So here's Pavin Smith, 0-2 with the bases loaded. Exodus and the Cubs won as well. So all 3 of your teams won. So it's a great day for you guys. Giants, however, not so good. As the 0-2 pitch is high and it's 1-2. Shardo, I thought you were Mr. Positivity. Why are you being so negative? Come on, Shardo. As Zim Zim, I saw you tweeted as well. As there's a pitch outside and it's 2-0. As Zim Zim, I'm not going to read that one out on stream. Shardo, I'm not putting you out of your misery. So 2-2 to Pavin Smith. Landen Roupp will fire. There's a cool strike on the outside corner. And we're going to get a challenge here by Pavin Smith. But that did catch a piece of the corner. And that is going to be the second out. So a big out for Landen Roupp. And this kind of feels like a big swing moment in the game. If we can get out of this inning without giving up a run, we just about stay in the game. Maybe we can get a comeback. Any hit here, it's over. As Exodus, you're in the top of the 8th. All right. As Shardol, there we go. There's the positivity. As Juice, you're saying double play or grand salami. Actually, Juice, as there's a pitch outside and it's 1-0. Juice, you said yourself that Arenado is going to hit a home run yesterday, and he did. So you called it. So I'm hoping you're not going to call a grand slam. As Shardal's got breaking NBA news, as that 1-0 pitch is a ground ball foul, and it's 1-1. Um, yeah, Exodus, the Giants, they made it close in the bottom of the in the top of the ninth. It was entertaining. Couldn't get it done though, but it was close. But I was watching your Tigers earlier. Riley Green, 2 home runs, and Scooble looks good again today, Exodus, as the 1-1 pitch is high and it's 2-1. So if they do trade Scooble, it looks like he's going to be okay. I know you don't think they will. So look, if they keep winning, then they for sure won't trade him. As Dean Wade with the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know who that is either insane, as there's a called strike, and it's 2-2. Barossa, the number 9 hitter, is up. Landen Roupp is at 75 pitches, and we're not even through 3 innings. As Exodus, I feel Scooble can be back. We will see. I think the Tigers may go on a nice little run here before the deadline. As the 2-2 pitch is a check swing outside, that's going to be no swing. So it's the biggest pitch of the game so far. Bases loaded, 2 outs, a 3-2 pitch. Ketel Marte is on deck. Yep, Zim Zim, I've never heard of him. Big pitch then. As the 3-2 pitch is a foul ball out of play, and we'll do it all over again. As Shardo, I'm about to lose my effing shit. The Giants aren't losing by 3 runs, and it's not looking so good. Shardo, if you're positive, positive things will happen. And Landen Roup's about to get a strikeout. As the 3-2 pitch to Barossa by Landen Roupp is a walk. Well, brilliant. There you go. Shows you what I know. 4-0. Landen Roupp with a walk with the bases loaded. Yeah, Roupp has not got it today. Unbelievable. Ah, I wanted to put positivity in the air. It didn't happen, and now here's Ketel Marte with the bases loaded. Yeah, insane. I'm feeling like Ketel Marte with a grand slam is probably going to happen. Chardon, you're right. Root does suck. As there's a pitch outside, and it's 1-0. Zim Zim, respectfully, Root can go fuck himself. All right, Zim Zim. Cracky, you want to be in here for this at bat. As Adrian Hauser is warming up in the bullpen. Lovely. As the 1-0 pitch is a ground ball foul, and it's 1-1. Exodus, Scooble is a free agent. Technically, Scooble wants to be with the Tigers because a free agent can negotiate and sign with any other franchise, and no previous team interference with it. He hasn't yet. Exodus, I think it'll be the biggest contract, but we will see. As the 1-1 pitch to Marte is a ground ball foul again, and it's 1-2. Come on, Roop, you've got to get out the inning. Shardo, Adrian Dookie Hauser. Yeah, Shardo. Adrian Hauser, not good. So far out the bullpen, though, he's amazing. As Scott says, Zim Zim making shit up as usual. Scott, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. As that pitch is high and it's 2-2. But no, this is a disaster. I was feeling positive. My score prediction for today is already over. And Haron said 5-2 Giants. He may get that right, as that pitch is fouled off. At this rate, it could be 8-0. The way this is going. As in the Dodgers are winning now 5-1 over the Athletics. Go screw yourself, LA. Chardot, yesterday we had our first Dodgers fan in the chat. As the 2-2 pitch to Marte is a drive to left field. That one is going to fall for a base hit. Of course it does. And that is going to be 2 runs for the Diamondbacks. 6-0 already. Marte with an RBI single or a 2 RBI single. Oh my God. It's going to be a long one, folks. The Giants are getting blown out. Oh my God. Of course, Marte then with a base hit with the bases loaded. Landen Roupp has been an absolute, apologize for my language, fucking disaster tonight. As we are going to get a pitching change here. Spencer, we probably are because we're 0-7 against the Diamondbacks. Our heads are going to drop. Um, Cracky, I was not present for the past 30 minutes while I drove my girl from home from work. Well, Cracky, you've not missed much. Jokingly, 6 runs all to the Diamondbacks, and Ketel Marte then with a base hit with the bases loaded. Good thing you picked the Diamondbacks after over the Giants because the Giants suck. As Scott says, I don't see anything about D Wade. And by the way, plays for Cleveland. There you go, Scott. As Juice Giants bullpen equals an absolute gas fire. Yeah, the Giants bullpen. We'll see what they do. Haron, start the trade machine, please. Yeah, absolutely. Logan Webb needs to be traded as well. But Cracky Moss, it's entertaining when your team scores a lot of runs. When it's 6-0, it's it's not as entertaining as Zim Zim. No, I'm sure the contract's right, but Dean Wade plays for Cleveland as this is unbelievable. We really do suck. This game could go like 4 hours, by the way. The amount of pitching changes we may need because of Roop and Hauser. As yes, Zim Zim, I'm checking your DMs. Ah, there you go. That dude. That's what Zim Zim's talking about. Dean Wade is signing as Exodus. If a player is an actual free agent, their team cannot trade them because they do not have a contract with any team to trade. And Exodus, he has had offers but hasn't taken them, which he has the power to do. He loves the Tigers. Exodus, no doubt, he definitely loves the Tigers. Um, I wouldn't mind seeing him stick with the Tigers. I don't want him to come over here in the National League because he's definitely not coming with the Giants. So Adrian Hauser then, he's 2-6 as the Giants are losing 6-0 already. This thing could get ugly. As Spencer, we are a disgrace. Why do you always take shots at my team, Spencer? They're actually a good team. Yeah, Zim Zim, you are right though. Shardo, 8-0. I'm about to break some shit. I'm going on a run. As Perdomo takes a cool strike. And Insane says, free agency in the NBA is dead. If we are being honest, same with the NFL. The Stars never reach free agency anymore. MLB is the only sport left where the players go to free agency. Insane, you are right. As Perdomo takes high and it's 1-1. Scott, is Kawhi to the Raptors old news? I mean, it did happen today, so I don't count that as old news. As Exodus, the Cubs are making it interesting then. They were up big, so that's a close game then. As Perdomo takes high and outside, and it's 2-1. Shardol, please don't break your TV over the Giants. There's a lot better things to be doing than breaking your TV over the Giants. As Sim Sim, 5 hours for me is not that old. As that pitcher's inside, it's 3-1. Can we get any pitcher, please, to throw a strike? I mean, my lord, talk about a rough pitching performance so far. As Scott says, lol, okay, so it's pretty new. Yes, Scott, it is new. As the 3-1 pitch to Perdomo is a little bloop. That one is going to be caught, though, by Luis Ariz. My God. I thought that may have got down for a base hit over at the infield's heads. But the Diamondbacks score 3 runs here. Landen Roupp could not even get through 3 innings as we go to the top of the 4th. Jeez Louise. Yeah, insane. We did already know the Giants sucked. That's why I appreciate all you guys being in these streams and sticking with it. Because without you guys, this would be awful to watch. As Scott says, the Sixers are trash until they can move off George and Embiid. I don't know, Scott. I thought this year they did pretty good. I thought they did pretty good this year, Scott. With is it Edgecombe, the rookie? I think he looks quite exciting. Will they ever win the NBA with Embiid? Probably not. But I thought you have like with Maxi and Edgecombe, two good youngsters. As Zimzim says, this genius said 6 innings scoreless. Yeah, little tip. Whatever I say, just bet the opposite. As Zimzim says, Daryl Morey is a retarded. All right, Zimzim. No need to have shots. As Insane says, I mean, new news. My bad. Yes, Insane. Just like Willie Adamas and Rafi Devers are the best players in the MLB. Zimzim, Embiid does not suck ass. He's a very talented player. I disagree with that. I mean, he's injury prone, but yeah, exactly, Scott. He's good. He's just never available. As Brandon Fat then is coming out to pitch the top of the fourth. It feels like I've barely seen Brandon Fat. It feels like all I've seen is Giants pitching. Really, Exodus still the top of the eighth. As here's Casey Schmidt. Schmidt will take outside, and it's 1-0. Scott, Embiid is a great player. Yeah, no, I agree. Zimzim, he's dog shit. I hate him. Always injured, and even when he's playing. All right, Zimzim. Embiid may not be as good as Jokic, but he's still a good player. As there's a cool striker at the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-1. Brandon Fat 44 pitches so far, about half the amount of pitches the Giants have thrown. All right, I got you, Exodus. As there's a fly ball to right field by Casey Schmidt. That one, though, will be caught by Corbin Carroll for out number 1. I mean, the Giants' offense has done absolutely nothing outside of 2 Luis Ariz hits. As Zim, that was probably because Jokic had already won MVP twice. As I would have taken Embiid on the Warriors at some point. Maybe call me crazy, but I would have. As here's big boy Rafi Devers. Devers is 0 for 1 today. In these sorts of games, by the way, as there's a pitch outside and it's 1-1. I just want to see the young guys do well. That's where I'm at when the Giants getting blown out. But no Exodus. If all 3 of your teams win, then that is your lucky day. As it's 2-0 to Rafi Devers. I mean, really, with a 6-run lead, no point walking anyone. Fat is only at 47 pitches as well. By the way, Cracky, you're still in there. Let me know. As that pitch is fouled off. A fastball. What are we doing, Devers? A 92-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. 2-0 count. And the best you can do is foul it off. It was a pitching change. I got you, Exodus. As the 2-1 pitch to Devers is high. And it's 3-1. Should not walk. But Cracky, if you're in there, do you know like the average amount of pitches a baseball player goes? Let me know. Zim, what's my level of basketball knowledge? As that pitch is inside, and that is going to be a walk for Rafi Devers. So Devers walks. By the way, guys, someone called me a Dave Fleming lookalike. I don't know if that's what I look like with my glasses off, but let me know. As I'm just cleaning them. Yes, Aaron, please hit that like. No, Zim, my level of basketball nowhere near as good as NFL or baseball. But ask me and I'll see. As there's a ground ball by Jung-Hoo Lee. This one should be 2. As there's a 3-4-3 double play. And that will end the inning. I mean, the Giants offense can do nothing right. A 3-4-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the 4th. I think this game time, the game's been going on for an hour and 10 minutes. I think about 25 minutes has been the Giants and 45 minutes has been the Diamondbacks on offense. Scott says, "Lord, that person must have been drunk." I don't know. Insane says, I kind of do. I did comment. I hope I had his voice, but I don't know. As Haron says, hit the like, yes. Haron, look, you and Spencer are great at that. As Juice says, Dave selects from a selection of sporty wigs. No comparison. Juice, you are right. Yes, you always keep me updated on those sporty wigs. But No, Zim Zim, ask me the question and we will see if I know basketball. As No, also guys, if you're new, make sure to join the Discord. We can keep updates in between the streams. Also, I will get the community tab on YouTube as well to post Giants news, Warriors news, any news really. I will post that on the community tab on our channel as well. And Haron, okay, that I have. Where was basketball invented? I'm gonna say Slovakia. As Zimzim says, I don't know Naismith though, right? He created it. I have no idea. Was it even created in America? As Insane says, I used to like Croup and Kipe and the Giants broadcasters, but this year I can't stand them. They are such homers. Um, I'm never gonna crap on other commentators like Croup and Kipe, but I do find Hunter Pence to be Mr. Positive, but that does mean, like, the odd time Hunter Pence will say something bad, and I go, "Well, it must be fucking bad if Hunter Pence is saying it." As here's Corbin Carroll then facing off against Adrian Hauser. We finally in the bottom of the eighth, Exodus, yeah. As Massachusetts, there you go. As basketball wasn't invented in the USA, I believe. I know it's just good. It's goes on in Europe a lot. So I wondered, is that pitcher's inside and it's 1-1? Um, no, I don't want to hate on commentators though. Um, they are being paid by the organization. That's why on here it's unfiltered. As the 1-1 pitch is a ground ball by Corbin Carroll to Arise. Arise will fire it over to Devers. And finally, a first batter out and a quick out. I mean, that's a rarity so far this game. But no, when Hunter Pence says something bad, I listen. But I do like listening to pro players, or ex players, because they're always going to offer something that I can't, because they know what it's like to play an Oracle. Hunter Pence had an experience playing an Oracle, as there's a close pit. This umpire is shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to call this umpire out. He's all over the place. He's got a high strike zone, a wide strike zone. I mean, what the fuck? As the I apologize for my language. As the 1-0 pitch to Moreno is a called strike on the outside inside corner, and it's 1-1. Zim Zim, I'm low-key looking forward to the lockout so I can live in my World Series delusion for longer. This team needs to be put in mini Isabum, East ICBM, and shot at Posey's office. Mini Icebum. I do not know what that is, Zim Zim. But yeah, they definitely need a shot at Posey's office. As there's a ground ball, base hit for Gabriel Moreno to right field. Do we know what a 1-2-3 inning is, or are we allergic? I'll look that up, Zim Zim. As Exodus, I saw that benches cleared at Fenway again, once with the Yanks and now with the Nationals. Exodus, I saw that earlier. I saw where is it? Wilson Contreras, Nate Eaton, Miles Michaelis, and Trad Tracy were all ejected at in the Nationals game, as there's a called strike and it's 0-1. OP Noob, trade everyone but Lee and Webb. OP Noob, I'm in trading Logan Webb. I would trade Logan Webb as well. OP Noob. The only dude I wouldn't trade is Bryce Eldridge at this point, as the 0-1 pitch is a low pitch and it's 1-1. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, Scott, I've got you. So Zimzim is basically saying blow them up. That's basically what Zimzim's saying. Yeah, as Insane says, a nuke. As that pitch is fouled off. Yeah, OP Noob. I would trade Logan Webb. I'm pro go young. I know you said keep him, but I want to see us go proper young, like 21, 22. As SGA Shardal says, Mini refers to the midget man, a small yet ballistic missile developed by the United States Air Force in the 80s. There you go. All right, Zim Zim. So a strong message for the Giants front office. OP, I get he's been good for us since 2022, right? Or actually since 2021. But my thinking is because next year, are the Giants going to win the World Series next year or the year after that? I don't think they will. And then Logan Webb is a free agent, as there's a called strike and it's 2-2. Sorry, it's a ball and it's 2-2. So then, OP Noob, you've got a dilemma. If you're not going to win the World Series in the next 2 years, and Logan Webb is a free agent, if you can't extend him, then you've got to trade him. So, OP Noob, either extend him or trade him, but you can't let him walk in 2 years' time. As was it a pass ball? Sorry, I was responding to OP Noob. So a pass ball then by Kavanagh. Yeah, that one actually broke his glove and went through his glove. I'm gonna let him off. It went through his glove. That's not really his fault. His fault. As yeah, Wilson. That's not his fault that his glove had a big hole in it. As a 2-2 pitch to Gurriel is a ground ball to Luis Ariz. Ariz is going to fire it over to Rafi Devers. The runner will move up to third, and that is going to be 2 outs. As I think my voice just changed a little bit. I need a drink. Jesus Christ. As Insane says, our backup catchers suck at defense. Insane, I'll let him off on that one. As OP Noob, I agree. Either extend him or trade him. As Shardal says, I'm a big fan of the people from the UK. UK has one of the nicest people that I've ever met. As there's a pop-up by Kepler out of play, and it's 0-1. Kepler is 0 for 2 today. Well, I appreciate that, Shardell. And you can get some crazy Americans, but all you Americans that we're talking to are pretty nice. So I appreciate that. You do get some arrogant British people as well. But we mean no harm in the world. As the 0-1 pitch to Scott's Max Kepler is a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Well, thank you, OP Noob. Look, you guys are nice as well. As Cubs challenged to play on the field, it was overturned in favor of the Cubs. Padres have zero challenges remaining. As that pitch is fouled off and it remains 0-2. Cubs have 1 challenge remaining. Exodus, I hope your Cubs can win. As I know Scott, he's doing good. And Insane says, you don't have to lie, Liam Lol. You can just say Insane is a bit. You guys have done nothing wrong to me, and the fact you come in here every night is dedication. As that pitch is inside and it's 1-2, so I am being truthful. If there's ever a guy with stick, I'll let him know. But you guys have been nothing but nice. So 1-2 to Hauser. To Kepler. Hauser fires. There's a grab ball to Devers. Devers will pick it up and step on first base. And that will end the inning. So finally, the Giants actually don't allow 2 base runners in an inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Spencer says 6-0 after 4. As Wilson says, arrogant Englishman, also called Arsenal fans. Okay. Well, yeah, all Man United fans to that degree. I'm not a big fan of Man United fans either. Or any big club fans like you Liverpool fans. Absolute twats. No, I'm only joking. As can the Giants make it interesting, please? How about we score 1 or 2 runs, make it interesting? As Exodus knows, I believe the Cubs were up 9-2, and now it's 9-7. Can we score 5 runs? Gale, I apologize. Yes, we are losing, my friend, I'm afraid. And it's not even been close. As lighting alert, lighting alert. As Zim Zim, my thoughts on Chelsea, that they need to sign more veteran players. They're probably not going to make the Champions League next season. And they're not the best team in West London. That's my thought. As Exodus says, runner on first and second. Nico is up to bat. Horner, Exodus, is one of the best players with runners in scoring position in baseball. So for the Giants, leading off the inning is going to be Elliot Ramos, followed by Matt Chapman, and then Drew Gilbert. Zim Zim, my opinion on Chelsea, I have nothing against them. Wouldn't say I like them, but I have nothing against them as well. As Insane says, how many soccer teams does London have? 50? 40? Yeah, they have a ton. As let's see what Elliot Ramos can do. He hit a ball to the wall and track his first time up. He also hit a home run in the ninth inning yesterday. Brandon Fat at 4 innings, no runs giving up. So that's what we expected. As there's a called strike, and it's 0-1. Insane. No, not 15. 5-0 Insane. Yeah, 5-0. As Nico's got a 1-2 count. As there's a ball in the dirt, and it's 1-1. SGA, what is arse? It's another a word for bum. Ass, yeah, as Spencer clarifies. As Exodus says, Nico is out on the pop fly to right centre field. Second base runner steals third. All right. As Ramos will hit a weak ground ball on the infield. Perdomo charging in. He will fire over to the first baseman, Pavin Smith, for out number 1. So still, am I right? No one apart from Arise has a base hit. I mean, what are we doing here? As Insane, there's so many teams in England. They're not all massive. Like you guys obviously have so many franchises. It's not like franchises for us. They're more like small football teams. As there's a called strike to Matt Chapman, and it's 0-1. As Exodus says, Seiya Suzuki is on third and a runner on first. Peralta is up to bat. As yeah, Insane. They're not nowhere near as big as the NFL teams. As Zim Zim says, the F is a Greg's. It's like a bakery, Zim Zim. It's the best bakery in England. As the 1-1 pitch to Chapman is fouled out of play. And SGA, do you Shardell, you want to come in for the 7th and 8th inning? I can let you come in for an inning, Shardell. As it's 1-2 to Matt Chapman. As Chapman will take a called strike 3. I mean, the dude looks at more strikeouts than he looks at women. So 2 outs. 0-1 with 2 outs. All right, Exodus. As Insane, I know you love him. As Shardell, I'll send you the link. We'll see if it works. I was gonna have Eric on the show, but it didn't work. Shardell, if you want to end the game, you can end the game. As there's a low pitch and it's 0-1. Shardell, not every night, but if you want to come on for the odd time, of course. As 2 outs according to Exodus. I know, Insane, I know. As that pitch is low to Drew Gilbert, and it's 1-1. Shardell, the deal is though, if you come on the channel, then you've got to promote my channel when you go to Giant Stadium. Say, make sure to listen to Jolly Good Takes as there's a ground ball to Arenado. Arenado will fire it over for a base hit. I know, Scott. That is probably why Eric left. As Insane was saying it as well. Oh, Insane with the back jab. Insane with the back jab as we go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-0 Arizona. Yeah, Shardell, I would love it if you called a game-winning home run. I'm not feeling that confident though. As Exodus second baseman chases down first baseman and tags him out. All right, we go into the ninth inning then, Exodus. As Shardell is going to be the 3rd guest runner. By the way, I don't know if Glenn's listening, but Glenn said he was listening yesterday. So shout out to Glenn. By the way, guys, Exodus, this doesn't apply to you. But if you're looking for a good Giants post-game show, definitely make sure you check out Giant Sports Talk Live. Those guys do an amazing job over there. Zim Zim, I'm not going to chat anymore. I'll be listening as I fall asleep. Might chat occasionally. Zim Zim, I don't blame you. It's 4 a.m. You've got to you've got to get your sleep. As Insane says, I'll go on my burner Giant Sports Talk live account on Friday and see if Eric notices. All right, Insane. As Dodgers 6-1. DC Sports, if you're out there, the A's have not done so well since you've said you're going to call their games. Yeah, Insane Glenn was listening. Yes, good night. It's weird someone from the UK is watching this as well. Normally it's just me over here, out here in England. As Insane says, just don't make fun of their fantasy team, guys. Pro tip from Insane. Yeah, definitely. As 9-3 White Sox. I tell you what, are the White Sox not one of the most entertaining teams in baseball? I mean, geez. So, bottom of the fifth, Adrian Houser's in. These are the sorts of games I like seeing Adrian Houser in. I mean, I don't like blowouts, but this is where he should be in. As there's a foul ball. Um, if you're listening, Zim Zim, Insane says take care, and so does Spencer. Oh, uh, Zimson says, fucking insane. Apologize for my language. How Liam does this shit. It's 4 a.m. As there's a ground ball by Arenado, Chapman will scoop it up. So one all-star third baseman to a good third baseman, and that'll be out number one. Yeah, take care, Zim Zim. As look, as I said, all you guys that talk, that's why I can do it. Whether that's and also, by the way, I'll shout out all you guys as well. But no, also, how about an extra inning 7-15 game? It's crazy as that pitch is fouled out of play, and it's 0-1. That's how much I love baseball, even when the Giants are crap. But can you imagine at one point in like 3 years we're doing this, or 5 years, and the Giants actually make a World Series run? How amazing would that be? As that pitch is fouled off. Now I'm sure Exodus and Scott would rather it be their teams and DC Sports, but if somehow we made a World Series run, that'd be so insane. As Shardo, here's my home game winning home run call. Devers hit it. I'll do it for you. Devers hits it high. As there's a drive by Pavin Smith to center field, Gilbert will move back and make the catch for out number two. Devers hits it high. Devers hits it deep. That ball is gone. Giants win the game. There you go, Shardo. Hopefully you get to say that, my friend. As yep, two down. See, now they're promoting Diamondbacks versus Brewers. I don't care. That's the next series, by the way. Cracky. It's Diamondbacks versus Brewers. Make sure you watch that one. That will be a good series, as that pitch is inside and it's 1-0. But no, shout out to all you guys who always comment. It's always much appreciated. OP Noob, are you on the beers? If you're in there, by the way, let me know. As the 1-0 pitch to Barossa is down and outside. DC Sports, I don't think we're ever going to beat the Diamondbacks this year. And by the way, DC, I am going to the Giants v Diamondbacks in August. So I may have picked the wrong game, as there's a ground ball to end the inning as Devers steps on first base. We go to the top of the sixth, and it is 6-0. But no, yeah, DC Sports. I've decided I'm going to the Giants v Diamondbacks game in August, and hopefully by then they've at least got one win. As Insane says, I want to make the postseason so bad. I've only seen one Giants October as a Giants fan. Insane, I'm the same with you. I watched the World Series in 2014, but not like the whole run to the World Series. And I only remember Game 7. Shardo, Liam, I'm going to buy tickets and I'm going to see you at the game. Shardo, if you're going to buy tickets, Zim Zim, I will call your home run as well. Buy tickets to the Saturday game and get the double header, and we can meet up. Because on the Thursday I'm already busy, but on the Saturday game, buy tickets, Shardo, and we can meet up. As Haron, what is my go-to beer? I would say a Coors Light. that may seem pretty basic, but I do like Coors Light, so I would go Coors Light. As Zim Zim says, right, your home run call, and let me nail this, as this is the fun we've got to have. Is Devers hits a high fly ball. Oh, it just disappeared. Deep to right. That ball is out of ass here, and Devers sends everyone home happy. Uh, do you get that all right? As Exodus says, Rays 10-4 against Royals, Cards 5-3 v Braves, Nats 8-1 v Red Sox, Mets 3-0 versus Blue Jays, Phillies are up 8-0 v the Pirates, that's final, Rangers 4-2 v the Guardians, Astros 6-4 v Twins, Marlins 10-2 v Colorado, DT 9-3 versus New York. As here's Drew Kavanagh, as Chardot, whatever the Saturday game is, Chardot, that's what I mean. As there's a high pop-up by Kavanagh on the first pitch. This one is going to be caught by Arenado. Is it? No. What? Oh, my God. What a catch by Moreno. My God. That is one of the best catches I've ever seen by a catcher. What? I don't know how he caught that. That looked like Arenado had it. Arenado, all of a sudden, just called it off. And then somehow Moreno made the play. That was an insane catch. Shardo, I can get a photo at the game. And DC Sports, I remember our postseason run in 2019. Yeah, with Soto, Harper. What's the pitcher's name that begins with an S? The number one overall pick, and he was like consensus overall. I want to say Stenberg, but that's the guy the Sharks drafted. As Shardo, I haven't bought tickets yet, but that's so I'll let you know, Shardo, when I buy tickets. But we can definitely get a photo at the game. Because I know Robert, as Wilson was 5 minutes behind. I know Robert as the 0-1 pitch is low. Yeah, Zim Zim. Good night. Thank you for joining, Zim Zim. You're not built for this crap. No, as it's 1-1 to Arise. Because on Thursday, Glenn, Lou, and Eric are sorting me out. And on Saturday, Robert may be sorting me out as well. So we'll see, Sharjah, but I'll let you know. As yes, rest easy. The sun is almost coming up. As the 2-1 pitch is a drive-by rise to right field. That ball's carrying. That ball is going to leave the yard. And the most important home run of Luis Ariza's Giants career, as it's 6-1. And now we actually get to play the home run song for the Giants, baby.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
All right, it's 6-1, and it's boom, boom, baseball. We're going to get a pitching change here. So can anyone on the Giants do something apart from Luis Ariz? That's his third hit of the game. Crazy. Yep, Chardal. That's the not 6-3. That's the motto here on Jolly Good Takes. It's boom, boom, baseball. Come back on? Probably not. Juice, we are certainly going to miss a rise. As DC Sports, it was Steven Strasburg. Absolutely. Yeah, that 2019 run. And also Scherzer, Trey Turner. What a great team you guys had back in 2019. As but Chardot, I will happily meet up and take a photo and grab a beer. So and bangers and mash if you like sausage and mash. As yeah, so boom boom, a pitching change. Can the Giants get a couple more and make it interesting? Haran, trade Arise, please. Yeah, he's certainly got a lot of trade value with his defense. But no, Shardal, I'm going to be vlogging my trip to San Francisco. But make sure you tell your friends and family to subscribe. Toad in the Hole, that is a good one, the Toad in the Hole. I love Toad in the Hole. I have that every week. And John Courage. If you don't know what a Toad in the Hole is, it's basically a massive Yorkshire pudding. Now, I don't even know if you guys know what a Yorkshire pudding is, but it's a big batter, basically. I don't really know how to describe it. Almost like I have nothing to say to describe it like. I'm gonna say pastry. It looks like pastry, but it's a bit chewier and a bit softer than pastry. But it's then sausages in this big like bowl with gravy. Oh, it's amazing. As a OP noob, Porter Rice is to do everything. OP noob, I know it's a one-man show. And when he goes, how are we ever going to beat beat the Diamondbacks? I never know. As DC Sports says, holy smokes, the Washington Nationals are coming to Sacramento on July 18th. You've got to go to that series, DC. Also, I love Sutter Health Park. I'm a big fan of minor league stadiums. I just love the vibe. As the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is inside and it's 2-0. It's like I know you guys don't care about cricket, but you get these 100,000 seat stadiums, and I much prefer the 30,000 stadiums where there's more openness. You can see the city instead of a big dome. As the 2-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a called strike and it's 2-1. The Cubs win, and yes, Exodus, I do know what they say. As Juice says, we have some great British pubs in the Bay Area. I gotta try them out. I do love a good British pub. I'm sure you got a lot of Irish pubs as well. As that pitch is fouled off by Eldridge, and it's 2-2. Exodus, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, "Go Cubs, go, go Cubs, go." Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. As there's a ground ball foul by Bryce Eldridge. There you go, Exodus. There you go. All right, Insane. See you in 15 as there you go. As they got the power, they got the speed to be the best in the National League. I don't think they're the best in the National League. I think it's between Scott's Phillies and the big bad Smurfs over there in LA. As when he's gone, we will be the 2017 Giants again. Absolutely OP noob. This is the worst Giants team since that 2017 team. As how many games did they lose? Was it 94 or 96? This team sucks. So 2-0, 2-2, sorry, to Bryce Eldridge. Um, uh, Exodus, I'm not doing any more singing. As Bryce Eldridge hits a drive to right centre field, that ball is going to hold up though for Barossa for out number 2. It was 98, was it? Um, I mean, could this team lose 100 games? I mean, if they play the Diamondbacks every week, then maybe we wouldn't even win one game. Would be the first. You see that guy? You see that game where you have to build a 162-0 lineup, but just pick all the Diamondbacks players when they play the Giants, and it'd be 162-0. As Schmidt will take a pitch low, and it's 1-0. Exodus, enjoy singing. Casey Schmidt is over 2 today. As for some reason, bloody drinking water is making me burp, but I don't want to burp on stream. As Casey Schmidt hits a high drive to centre field, that ball is gonna be caught by a leaping Barossa near the warning track or on the warning track, and that is going to end the inning. Well, that was Chase Field for you. That should have been a home run, and Casey Schmidt can't believe it. So the Giants do get one though on the Luis Ariz home run. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 6-1 to the Diamondbacks. Hey, I don't think the Giants are going to make a comeback, but look, they at least they didn't get shut out, I guess. And as I say, at the end of the inning, play the home run song. Although it feels a bit weird down 5 runs. That's the wrong button.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
All right. 6-1 then, Arizona. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, OP Noob, they're going to trade. Guaranteed they're going to trade Robbie Ray. Guaranteed they're going to trade Luis Arise. I wouldn't be shocked if they trade Tyler Marley. I think they could trade Harrison Bader, although I don't know what trade value he has. I could see Jung-Hoo Lee being traded and OP Noob. I know you don't want Jung-Hoo Lee being traded, but I could see it. And I could see Matt Chapman being traded. Then I could see about 3 guys in the bullpen being traded as well. As Exodus, you are having a lot of fun there. I don't know how you type that out so quickly. DC Sports, I'm hoping Logan Webb gets traded. I just don't see it happening, just based off what Buzz Supposey said. But OP Noob wants us to extend him. I want us to trade him. We all have our different opinions, but I don't see Logan Webb going anywhere for the time being. You're a gamer, you type really fast. Yeah. You're also 15 years old. So you got those modern young fingers that are used to typing. As Bob has not made an appearance today, maybe Bob has killed the Giants. Yeah, Bob's killed the San Francisco Giants. As here is Ketel Marte. Ketel Marte is 1 for 3 today. He had a 2 RBI single with the bases loaded. As it's 2-0 Mexico, I'm seeing. That game against England is gonna be tough. If that happens. So Marte batting 263. You type a lot faster than me, and you have no spelling mistakes, which impresses me as well, Exodus. As Hauser still in the game, just at 33 pitches, he will fire a pitch, and Ketel Marte hits a high drive to right field. That ball is going to leave the yard, and Ketel Marte has done it again. The dude owns the Giants, and they get that run straight back. I mean, what the heck? The dude just can't stop hitting home runs. And everyone predicted it again today. I mean, this is unbelievable. So 7-1 after the home run. I mean, really? Ketel Marte again. I've seen enough of this dude. Why did no one trade for him at the deadline? I mean, I get ya. As Perdomo hits a drive to right field, that one is going to hold up for Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's going to be out number 1. Yes, I used to play Fortnite comps and have won 7 tournaments, 3 solos, and 4 with a team. And you type that with one hand. There you go. Fortnite sweat. I was good at Fortnite, but definitely not a sweat. As yeah, no, OP Noob. It's tough when he leads off the inning, but why are we throwing pitches right down the frickin' middle? As DC Sports says, I might be 16, but you guys can drafted me. That's all good, DC Sports. As Juice, so much for chipping away. I know. As the 0-1 pitch is a line drive by Corbin Carroll straight to Luis Arise. Arise will fire it over to Devers to get their second out. As Zim Zim is back. Basically, the sun is up, and my body associates sun with being awake. Looks like I'll be up for a total of 60 hours. No coffee, by the way. Zim Zim, that's where we're different, though, because that's where we're different because I'm used to being awake when it's dark outside. So you also said Arise is on cycle watch. What does he need? A double? Hey, if Luis Arias gets a cycle, that would be interesting. As OP Noob says, if they trade Webb, I think I'll be done with this team. OP Noob, sometimes you got to take a few steps back to take a few steps forward. But I get what you mean, OP Noob. You never want to see the best players get traded. But if it's for the better, then you got to do it. As there's a called strike to Moreno, sorry, at the bottom of the zone. And it's 2-1. So just the double then Zim Zim does Arise need. So I'll be sure to check that out. As what the fuck are they doing in Arizona? Final challenge has been used by the Diamondbacks. That pitch was definitely a strike. So the Giants have 2 challenges left, the Diamondbacks none. Marlins 13-2 over the Rockies. Exodus, really. As Zim Zim, I'll play Fortnite with you as well. If you all want to do a squad game, just I'll send you my game tag, Zim Zim and Exodus, and you can add me. There's a cool strike. Now, Scott's like, oh my god, we're talking Fortnite. What's that? As Spencer says, Giants must lead baseball with lack of shutdown innings. Absolutely. As the Giants are going to challenge, and the Giants do win a challenge, as that call is overturned, and it's 2-2. All right, Exodus. As no, DC Sports Dodgers lead 7-1. See, DC Sports, I'd wait to do A's games until the Dodgers go out of town. As there's a weak ground ball, Chapman barehanded is going to throw it over to first. Beautiful play by Matt Chapman as he bare hands one. But guys, Matt Chapman is injured. This is not good. Matt Chapman injured. He's coming out of this game. I'm telling you right now. Matt Chapman is injured, and I think it's serious. Matt Chapman has done a serious injury. Breaking news. Matt Chapman. I'll show you what he did. Let me just put 0 outs. 8-1 now to the Dodgers, by the way. Matt Chapman, his shoulder is like locked. So he can't move this shoulder. Basically. It's locked next to him. So I think Matt Chapman's going to be coming out. We will see. He looked in a lot of pain after making that play, which is not great if you want to trade him. But yeah, just yeah, I'll send you both you guys my gamer tag. Fortnite's cross-platform as well. But yeah, DC Sports, that's my advice. Wait until the Dodgers go out of town. As who hit the home run? Ohtani. As oh, he feels sick. Oh no. Why do you feel sick? Is it the Dodgers? As Exodus, you're going to be a lot better than me then. Especially if you won 4 tournaments anyway. As OP News says, I stayed when they let Belton Madbum walk, but not Webb. Are you a big Webb fan, I'm guessing then? OP News, I don't think they'll trade Webb. I think the fan base wants him traded, but I think you guys will be fine. As I'm PS5 as well. Matt Chapman injury, DC Sports. As Zim Zim, I think he looks okay in the dugout now. They're just showing the replay. We'll see if he stays in. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he looked in a lot of pain. He seemed fine in the dugout. We'll see. As DC Sports says, oh my goodness, it's 9-1. What's going on, DC? As they're currently speaking to Chapman in the dugout, the trainer. As by the way, I've just seen 20 people in the chat. That's the most we've ever had. As Devers takes inside and it's 1-0. Feel free, everyone, to hit that like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. And normally there's a lot more game coverage, but the Giants are getting blown out. So I apologise as that pitch is outside and it's 3-0. The pitcher for the Diamondbacks is Clark. And Ryan Thompson, who is their best player, is in the bullpen. The best relief pitcher for the Diamondbacks is in the bullpen. As there's a cool strike to Rafi Devers on the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Ohtani's hitting. It could get ugly. But no, if you could all subscribe and hit that like button, that would be much appreciated. As we are building a really nice community here. As Devers hits a high fly ball to left field. That ball is going to leave the yard. Home run, Rafi Devers. Again, Devers with a mammoth blast to cut the lead to 5. Woo! The most important home run. Play the song, baby, here on Jolly Good Takes. Zim Zim, I know exactly what you mean as well.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Well, 7-2. It would be a little bit nicer if these home runs weren't solo home runs. But look, Devers, he's definitely warming up as Lee takes a called strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1 to the hooligan. No, Zim Zim, I get your your CP 3-point shot cut the lead to 50. As there's a weak ground ball to Nolan Arenado. Arenado will fire it across the diamond to Pavin Smith for out number 1. So 7-2 then. Zim Zim, yeah, score. You're right. But DC Sports, hopefully the Dodgers don't make it too ugly, as we are going to get a pitching change here. Torey Lovullo's coming out. Clark's going to be done then. He gave up the home run. And Ryan Thompson, their best relief pitcher, in my opinion, is coming in. And Giants are down by 5. They're not probably going to come back, but we will see. As, by the way, everyone, we are going to be doing a dual stream with Giant Sports Talk Live on Friday. So stay tuned for that one. But I appreciate everyone in the chat. As we are growing, and that's what I love to see. As when we do get to some milestones, I will do a few giveaways as well. As Spencer says, yay losing. Simpson says yay losing, and Spencer says as usual. But no, because I am going to a Giants game and I am going to get blessed to be able to sit right next to the players' dugout. So if I get some Bulls signed for you guys, I will give those away. If there's any Giants player you actually want a signature from, as Zim Zim, you want the the Patrick Bailey jersey on a giveaway. I love that jersey with all my heart. Bailey is my favorite player. No, I'm only joking. That's I've only got 2 Giants jerseys, but I don't know why you want that, Zim Zim, unless you're being sarcastic. But we will see if the Giants can just make it a 3-run game, force Paul Sewell to come in, who almost blew it yesterday. The Diamondbacks, they don't have a closer. So that is what I would like to see. As Zim Zim, it's clearly lucky I need it. Zim Zim, it's definitely not lucky. As Bob wants a Barracuda signed ball. Yeah, yes, Juice. Bob definitely does. As Exodus, I can message X as Ramos takes a called strike. I can message Zim Zim for you and then send it to you on Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Zim Zim, I contact Exodus on Facebook Messenger as the 0-1 pitch to Elliot Ramos by Thompson is a low pitch and it's 1-1. Zim Zim, Bob's not a Dodgers fan. I've got to be honest, he does come in here a lot. As Exodus, I saw Alvarez with a grand slam. I've got him in fantasy as the 1-1 pitch to Elliot Ramos is a called strike. Ryan Thompson, he kind of has that that Ryan Walker's sidearm, release it from a really weird angle kind of throw. Now he's a little bit better than Ryan Walker, as that pitch is low and it's 2-2. Zim Zim, that's all good. I'll just I'll send that one to Exodus for you guys, as that I know it can be difficult. As Haron says, maybe you could do an inning with John and Dave. As there's a ground ball to Arenado. Arenado will fire it over to get the second out. Yeah. Exodus, you gotta go. I'll send you my gamer tag, Exodus, and we can definitely play. Or Zim Zim will message him. But thanks for joining, Exodus. Congratulations on your Tigers, Brewers, and Cubs. Giants, however, not so good. But here's Matt Chapman then. So Matt Chapman isn't injured. He's going to stay in the game and bat. And he takes a called strike. And it's 0-1. Matt Chapman 0 for 2 today. Batting 7th. So he got demoted 6 spots. As the 0-1 pitch to Chapman by Thompson is fouled again, and it's 0-2. I feel like Chapman's in like an 0 for 10 streak. I feel like he hasn't got a base hit for a while. As Exodus, I don't remember, just message with Liam and he will tell me. Got ya. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-2. Zim Zim, it's all good. It's all good. Just message me. As Shardar, welcome back. Chapman is cool. Definitely not cool, Zim Zim. Sorry, Shardar. As the 1-2 pitch to Chapman by Ryan Thompson is a high pop up on the infield. This should end the inning. Moreno is going to get called off, and Pavin Smith is going to make the catch. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Time for this 7th inning stretch. As Jesus, I don't know what happened there. Time for the 7th inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. I will see you for the bottom of the 7th. And it was an end of inning boom boom baseball. So I'll hit that song and then go to the stretch.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom boom baseball, high, deep, and never coming back.
All right, we're ready then for the bottom of the 7th as Lourdes Gurriel takes a cool strike. By the way, that home run by Ketel Marte now puts him second all time in Diamondbacks hits, surpassing Paul Goldschmidt. As DC Sports home run for the A's, the left field and gone. Who hit it, DC Sports? Let me know. As the pitch to Lourdes Gurriel is a line drive to left field. That one is going to be a fair ball. This one's going to get to the corner. This will be a walk-in double for Gurriel and a lead-off double. And, I mean, the Giants are probably going to lose, but you cannot afford to give up any more runs than you have already. As defensive replacements, yeah, Jonah Cox has came to replace Matt Chapman, and Luis Ariz has gone to third base. What is going on? So I don't know the defensive. Jonah Cox is playing second base, I'm guessing, which is a bit weird. As there's a high pitch, and it's 1-0. So they're the defensive replacements then. So Matt Chapman, he was dealing with an injury. He does leave the game. Scott, yeah, Kepler's definitely not going to hit into a double play here. As the 1-0 pitch by Adrian Hauser is going to be a high fly ball to left field. Ramos is going to make the catch, and the runner will not tag as that ball was not deep enough. So an unproductive out. Colby Thomas hit the home run. Nice. He's quite good, Colby Thomas. As here's Nolan Arenado. Right, if you're in the stream and you want to bet, I'm betting home run this at bat. I just got to be honest. This at bat has got home run written all over it. As Juan Murillo is warming up in the bullpen. Haran, Paul Goldschmidt, another giant killer, and Tin Lincecum, kryptonite. As yeah, third baseman arise. Zim Zim, they're just getting that trade value to go up, up, up. He's versatile now. No, Paul Goldschmidt was the killer of all killers. As his own 1-2 Arenado. Hauser at 48 pitches. Hauser, I can live with him actually. He's pitched 3 innings, or 4 innings, and only giving up 1 run so far. To me, that's not too bad, as there's a foul ball out of play, and it's 0-2. On deck for the Diamondbacks is Pavin Smith. I think, you know what's crazy? I actually think the Giants lineup's better than the Diamondbacks. Their pitching just sucks. Hence, we are 14 games below the Diamondbacks, or 7 games back. As Scott says, I was just about to say, how's it doing? Well, I know I can live with this. As there's a timeout by Arenado. I'm not expecting him to go 6 innings, giving up no runs. I mean, he's saving the bullpen right now. Zim Zim, Root needs to get traded for a lump of cut. Zim Zim, I'm a Root believer. As there's a swing and a miss by Arenado for out number 2. I am actually a Landen Roupp believer. I'm going to stick with Landen Roupp. I think he is going to be the second best player or pitcher on the Giants next season. I stick with him. Yes, he's had it rough as of late, but that curveball sinker cutter, it's still a nasty combo. I believe in him. So that's fair enough if you guys don't, but I do. As it's 1-0 here to Pavin Smith. Pavin Smith is 0 for 2. Zim Zim says, or Sun says, I think we should be getting too much in that deal. You guys hate Landen Roupp, I can see. As the 1-0 pitch is inside, and it's 2-0 to Pavin Smith. No, I like him. Today was not one of his good days, and really, since he wrote that thing on his cap, which was highly controversial, it's not been as good. As there's a fly ball foul, and they actually have 2 bull dudes, the Diamondbacks, down each base line, and the second bull dude made that play. Or security, as what the heck is going outside my window? Right now, there's 2 pigeons having sex. Okay, I'm not sure you guys needed to know that, but they're having sex in the middle of the road. As it's 2-2 to Pavin Smith. That's what you get in the UK. Pigeons are loving each other. Shardo, they may trade Hauser. I don't know. Zim Zim, I don't. Well, I could probably show you. As I'm not going to show sex though on the stream. As a 2-2 pitch is high and outside. They're just yeah, they're really going at it right now. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. Anyway, back to the baseball. This is a baseball channel. Yeah, Shadow, yeah. Zim Zim, I'll send you a photo. As the 3-2 pitch is a high fly ball to left field. Ramos going back to left field. He is going to make the catch. We are going to the top of the 8th. Wilson, what did I lie about Bob? As insane, how you doing? Good to see you back. As Wilson, I get ya. You're calling Bob a pigeon. Okay, I get ya. As they're actually separated at this time being, but I will take a photo. Oh, well, he's always here, Wilson. I don't know why he hasn't turned up tonight. Maybe he had a rough day at work. Right now, guys, they have separated, so maybe he was a quickie. But that's enough of the inappropriate talking anyway. I apologize. But I apologize. I don't know where Bob is. I thought he was going to come in and take the Mick out of England, but Zim Zim, he's 90. Um, he's definitely not 90. Um, yeah. Oh my god, you guys, seriously. Um, but no. We go to the top of the eighth. Can Arise get a cycle? That's like what I'm looking for. And if he does, that'd be pretty cool. As it's going to be Gilbert to lead off the inning, and then it will be Kavanagh, and then Arise with a chance at the cycle. As Insane says, Bob is with LeBron James right now, a local retirement home. Yes, as I think it's nap time before shuffleboard. As Shardol says, I will get butt-ass naked if the Giants lose 95 games. Shardol, I think you people want to see that as much as you want to see the pigeon porn that was going on outside my window. Shardol, I got a photo, but they finished by the time I got my camera was out. As Zim Zim, I did check the message. As I'm just gonna double check. As Scott, I need you in here to keep the chat under control. It is definitely a double that Luisa Rise needs for the triple. Yep, as there's a weak grumble to Perdomo by Gilbert, and that one will be out number one as the throw was made. I know, Insane. The channel's becoming too inappropriate. Um, Wilson, would I ever stream darts? I'm a huge Michael Van Gogh fan. I see no reason why I would never stream darts. If that's something you guys want, I love darts. It's actually the sport I'm best at. There's a called strike. It's the sport I play best at. I hit 180s quite regularly. Obviously nowhere near good enough professionally, but I practice like 20 minutes a day at a darts board. As that pitch is high and it's 1-1. Scott, we are deviating more and more every day. If it gets too bad, I'll just read out the sensible comments. As there's a foul ball and it's 1-2. As Zim Zim says, I'm insane at darts. Won a lot of money playing with my friends. Zim Zim, we need a darts match then. Um, by the way, Zim Zim, I'll send you the photo after the stream. I won't do it on here, as the 1-2 pitch is fouled out of play, and it will remain 1-2. But they aren't doing what you want them to do because they finished. As Insane had to delete Shardol's message. Shardol, Insane may have deleted your message, okay? As I will definitely do a darts if a few of you guys like darts. And Luke Littler, as Zim Zim says, as there's a weak ground ball, a broken bat, and Marte will fire it over to Pavin Smith for route number 2. Right then, folks, this is the biggest at bat of the inning. Can Luis Arise get a cycle? And that's like the most important thing right now, since the Giants probably aren't going to come back. Insane. I don't mind removing chats as much as putting people in timeouts. I'm not pro putting people in timeouts. Removing chats is one thing, as that pitch is high and it's 1-0. See, if Arise hits for the cycle, that'd be a nice consolation for what has been an uncompetitive game. As Arise will hit a high fly ball to left centre field. That one is going to be caught just before the warning track. No cycle then for Luis Arise then. Scott, you're lucky the Giants won 2 out of 3 over the Braves. It's a miracle. Oh yeah. Wilson, John Henderson's walk-on was amazing. The Scottish guy. No, walk-ons are amazing. I like Nathan Aspinall's Titanium. I like Stephen Bunting is Titanium. I always liked Phil Taylor's walk-on. It's Phil, the Power Taylor. I did like that one. As Shardal says, Shardal, if you are, then you can't do the 9th inning. As no, Scott, this game is most likely over. I was just hoping Arise got a cycle. As Scott Hats, That's how badly the Braves play. I know the Braves are playing like ass right now. Insane because Matt Chapman is injured. Matt Chapman left the game injured. That's why Jonah Cox is playing second base. Willie Adames is injured as well. So 2 out of the big 3 are injured, if we can even call them the big 3. But you like the Zibs, you like the because under the green light, let's get ready to go. Oh, 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 we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, oh, oh. All right, and that's enough singing for one day as well. As the Diamondbacks have a tough schedule coming up: Milwaukee, San Diego, and LA. Um, I apologize if you clicked on baseball, and I started doing whoa oh oh, and you have no idea what that is. So my apologies. As Wilson, Luke Littler, he's younger than me. That's when it gets a bit scary. That the dude is one of the best sports people in the world. Although, if you don't know who he is, you would not think he was a sports person. As Hauser throws low, and it's 1-0 to Barossa, the number 9 hitter. Yeah, he's not an athlete, but he's an amazing darts player. I think he was playing darts from the age of 3 years old. He was playing darts, which is crazy. Insane is this guy from Germany. He's actually from my homeland. As there's a bunt, and that is going to be a base hit in less. No, yeah. Base hit and a bunt single for Barossa. Even up 5 runs, they are playing small ball. I can't complain. That was a great bunt. And with how Paul Seedwell pitches, keep adding on, baby. That's what I like teams to do. I'm so anti the whole mercy rule when it's like, oh, we're beating a team so bad we can't steal a base, we can't add on. I'm sorry, if you're shit, we're going to keep scoring runs. Comebacks have happened. That's my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I hate those sorts of rules. As that pitch is fouled off and it's 0-1. Insane says Liam is from all right, Insane, bloody hell, definitely not. As no, I'm not doing that. You didn't see that. As Zim Zim Humphreys did beat him recently, yes. As there's a grand ball, that one's going to be a nice diving stop by Jonah Cox. He's going to fire over to Devers. Wow, what what an amazing play by Jonah Cox at second base to get one out. That was actually an amazing diving stop. So the runner gets a second, but one out. Zim Zim, what was I staring at my window? I just checking to see what the pigeons are doing. But now there's only a blackbird out my window, so nothing crazy. As Perdomo goes to bunt, but he backs up and takes high and outside, and it's 1-0. Insane. That was an amazing play by Jonah Cox. As Wilson says, Hauser is doing awesome. Given, I know. I was saying this last inning. 61 pitches. He came in the third. Yes, he's given up 1 run, but that's fine in a blowout. As there's a cool strike and it's 1-1. If the Giants, he's actually somewhat kept the Giants in the game. Now the Giants' offense has only scored 2 runs, but no, I agree, Wilson. Hauser's doing awesome. Maybe this is his new role, as the 1-1 pitch is a ground ball foul, and it's 1-2. Zim Zim, why do you want to see pigeons having sex so much? You'll see a lot of that though. Now you're over here in the UK, though. As Perdomo then, he's behind 1-2. Hauser at 63 pitches will fire. There's a pop-up by Perdomo. This one is going to go out of play. If you're just joining and you do not know, Matt Chapman has left the game with an injury. It looked like a dislocated shoulder. I don't really know what's happened though. Willie Adames is also injured. So Luis Ariz is playing third, and Jonah Cox is batting second. Playing second, sorry. Yeah, insane. Chapman left with an injury. He made a nice play, as there's a ball high and it's 2-2. As Zim Zim says, someone in the Mexico game definitely covered his mouth. Should have been sent off. It's not always about just covering your mouth, Zim Zim. It's about doing it aggressively. As Insane says, well, we finally got rid of the yeah, we finally got rid of our amazing left side of the infield. So 2-2. As I agree with you, Wilson. As there's a high fly ball by Perdomo for out number 2, and the runner will not tag, so Barossa will stay at second. Zim Zim says it was aggressive, and then you say fuck off Adamas. Um, no, but Zim Zim, he's a great friend, right? Yeah, Wilson. By the way, guys, Wilson's put the Discord link in there again. If you want to join our Discord, where we talk baseball and just random life things, feel free to click the Discord link in the description. We would love to have you. Insane. I didn't see Adamas go on the IL, but I think he will end up going on the IL. As there's a swing and a miss by Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll's not having a great game. 0 for 4. As Insane says, it'll joy after the game. Got you, Insane. As there's a pitch outside, and it's 1-1. They've attacked Corbin Carroll with the high cheese, so that's definitely the weakness for him. Yeah, Wilson, I always appreciate you putting that out there, and Spencer does it as well. As there's a called strike, and it's 1-2. Also, Juice, Haron, and Spencer, amazing at putting hit that like button. So if you do hit that like button and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. But only do it if you want to see more streams. I'm never forcing you to do it. As the 1-2 pitch to Corbin Carroll, there was a high fastball again, but this one just missed, and it's 2-2. The Giants were down 4 runs in the last inning. They got it in the last game. They got it to 1. They're down 5. Can they make any sort of a comeback? Probably not. As the 2-2 pitch is inside, and it's 3-2. Yeah, 15 likes is good, Insane. The record is 20 likes. If we can ever beat the record, that'd be nice. As Scott says, Insane and Wilson are good mods. Scott, I like how you didn't put you didn't put a Zim Zim on that one. As the 3-2 pitch to Corbin Carroll is low in the dirt, and that'll be a walk for Corbin Carroll. As no, Wilson, I trust Wilson. I mean, you're a mod on the Sports Fury, right? So if you're a mod on their channel, then I've got no reason not to trust you at all. As we're gonna get a Mal visit here by Justin Message. Yeah, and Insane, it was Shardole as well, so it's that's fine. As but apart from that, I do not want people banning people or timing them out. I'm not a pro timeout guy, unless they are spamming like a different language. You know, if you know what I mean. As Scott says, well, they're promoting your channel and Discord and not blocking rant. Exactly, exactly. As Spencer's a good mod as well. Insane and Scott. Um, as Spencer says, Giants are on pace to lose 95 games. Spencer, we don't need reminding, but thank you. They're so bad. As the pitch to Moreno is a line drive at the middle. That one's going to be a base hit. That's going to score Barossa as Gilbert bobbles it. His throw will go to second base. It's going to be runners at the corners. And it's going to be 8-2 Arizona. As Hauser, just try and get through this inning. You're doing a good job. Insane says whatever, this game was already over. Probably. I still never like giving up runs though. As Zim Zim, why are you anti Bob? I love Bob. As Mexico wins. God damn it, that's gonna make it tough in Mexico then for England. As that pitch is low to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. What's the pitch count? He's at 74 pitches, Wilson. I think that's fine for him. He's stretched out. As Spencer, our pen is, but today only 2 runs in 6 innings or 5 innings. It's pretty good. As there's a foul ball and it's 1-1. Oh, I got you, Scott. But I'm pro Bob, so I don't know if that is a good Bob, a good mod. But I like Bob's random comments actually. It brings back good memories. So it's 1-1 to Guriel. I tell you what, you can't be the first home nation to go out, guys. As there's a pop up by Lourdes Guriel. Jonah Cox will make the catch. We go to the top of the ninth. It's 8-2. Uh, yeah. I'll try. Wilson says, as no yeah, you do not want to be the first team out at the group stage, in the knockout round, sorry, of the host nations. Canada and Mexico have already made it through. Don't be the first one to go out when everyone thinks you're the best. Insane that you should win, but you never know. USA do play tomorrow, Scott. Yeah. What time is that game tomorrow, by the way? DC Sports. Oh my goodness, there is a heck of traffic in Sacramento. Is that on the bases or is that in cars? I'm guessing on the bases, but maybe you mean real life, or I'm just an idiot. As Wilson, I've seen enough of Mexico beating us in heartbreaking fashion. I can't stand them. I don't mind Mexico, but if they beat us next week, then I will. Okay, that's good. So that's just that will finish, and then the Giants will play as well. So the timing on that works out pretty well. As cars. Or I thought you were saying, oh, the A's have got loads of base runners, but you mean cars. All right, I got you. Are you in the car right now, DC Sports? Is that how you're listening? As 8 p.m. All right. If USA do lose, guys, I will be laughing. But you can then feel free to hit a dislike on the video. But I will be laughing. I know Zim Zim gets annoyed as well. Zim Zim, did you hear that, by the way? 1 a.m. is the USA game tomorrow in our homeland. So we'll see if you're up for that. Insane. We actually play first for once as well. Um we actually play first, so I get the bragging rights if we win. There's no way we're losing. 100% confident. As Dre Jameson is going to come out and close this game. He has actually got a pitch com issue though, right at the start here. I know, Spencer. I'm so confident. As here's Bryce Elgin. Come on, Bryce, hit a home run. As DC Sports says, Mexico owns the USA in soccer. As there's a cool strike at the bottom of the zone. At DC Sports, Mexico are better than the United States men's national team. I would agree with that. As Scott getting a little cocky. I'm not. When we play Mexico, I will be nervous as that pitch is in the dirt and it's 1-1. DR Congo, come on, we're the fourth best team in the world. The Congo aren't even in the top 50. Like, there's no way we're losing. If we do, feel free to come and laugh. Also, it means I will drink. I'll have a few drinks tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. As that pitch is low and it's 2-1. And that'll be the final day before it really starts getting hot here again. And I'm going to be sweating my balls off. And I'm going to have to do a gooey and go with as Eldridge fouls that one off. Go with no undies because of how hot it's about to get. Although I am joking, I would not do that. As Insane says, now I think we are better than Mexico, not that much. I just looked at the updated rankings. Mexico number 9 in the world, though. As the 2-2 pitch by Jameson is a swing and a miss by Bryce Eldridge. And that's 1 out. Now, DC Sports, Irish New Zealand was in the round of 32. You guys are betting on Australia, right? Surely. But Haron, that'd be Dr. Congo. Actually, Zim Zim corrected me. I sometimes call it the Democratic Republic of Congo. Apparently that's wrong. So now I just got to call them DR Congo. As that pitch is a called strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Oh, Wilson, don't bring up that memory of when Iceland beat us and Roy Hodgson was the manager. That's my earliest memory of England in a knockout tournament. As the 0-1 pitch to Casey Schmidt is a drive to centre field. That one is going to be tracked down though by Barossa for out number 2. DC, I thought you and Australia wouldn't like each other, but there you go. Yeah, but Germany are worse than Paraguay. But Scott says any games in New York or Boston this week, expecting temps at 98 tomorrow. I know the French game on the game on Saturday is going to be 39 degrees Celsius, which is how I do it, which is basically 100 degrees. But Devers will take outside and just want to know. I just remember that game, Wilson. I was watching on the TV. My parents were outside in the garden, and I remember I was 10 years old. I went crying to them. I was like, Iceland have scored. Oh no, as it's 2-0 to Rafi Devers. Um, Joe Hart was a terrible goalkeeper that game. That Joe Hart lives vividly in my memory for being so bad in that game. But insane, you will probably win. We will probably both go through, which that's what I want anyway for now. As the 2-0 pitch to Devers is high, and it's 3-0. Giants are down to their last batter. It's unbelievable how they can't beat Arizona. As there's going to be a 2-out walk. Insane. Don't get me started. I'm pretty sure in that tournament as well, Wales had an opportunity to go really far, if I remember correctly. As DC Sports, you should root for England though. You should root for England. The best tip yet. Wayne Rooney at left wing. Um, I mean Wayne Rooney is better than any left winger we've got now though. Although he is a central player. As Lee will take a cool strike in its own one, a fastball down the middle. Hopefully we beat the DC Sports. We're actually 1-2 against the Rockies this year. It's terrible. We're actually got a winning record against the Padres and the Dodgers, but against the Diamondbacks and Rockies, we're terrible. As Lee will take inside and it's 1-1. Uh Insane. What are you trying to bribe DC Sports? He just said Mexico's better. As he 1-1 pitch to Jung Hoo Lee is a swing and a foul ball. If England won the World Cup, you guys would have to hear me come on here and say, "It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming." And you guys would be so pissed off at how much I say that. So 1-2 to Jung Hoo Lee. Giants are down to their final strike. By the way, all you new guys don't even get to see the Giants win graphic because we haven't won yet. As the 1-2 pitch to Lee by Jameson is a little pop up to third base line. That ball is gonna be out of play and foul though. Um, Insane says if DC Sports doesn't join forces with the USA, I might have to unsub it. Ah, yes. No, by the way, guys, if you have not subbed to DC Sports, he's going to be streaming A's games, so make sure to go and check his channel out. Wilson, tomorrow's a good chance for the Giants. Who's going though? Is it McDonald? Because then it's a battle of crap. As Lee will hit a drive to left field, that ball should end the game as it's caught by Kepler in left field. Scott's guy makes the catch. The Giants lose 8-2. Really a uncompetitive baseball game. As Stu says, good night all. Let's stay emotionally stable about the continued dominance of the D-backs over the Giants. Juice, shout out to you. What can we say? Not much to talk about today, to be honest, guys. Arise, it was the Luis Arise show. Devers with a couple of walks and a home run. But apart from that, I mean, nothing happened. So again, I want to thank everyone for being in here because you guys are the reason that I actually have fun watching baseball and Giants baseball at that. But yes, good night to everybody. Good night, Scott, Spencer, Insane, Wilson, Juice, DC Sports, Zim Zim, Scott, Haron, everyone that came in. I forget his Exodus, OP Noob, Steven was it that came in as well. Steven came in, I believe, for a little bit. So shout out to Steven. I apologize if I missed anyone. Shardal did come in as well, although I didn't see him as late. I'm just scrolling back through here. I don't want to miss anyone. I think that's everyone. Yeah, if I miss anyone, apologies. But shout out to all you guys. Insane says, "Go Team USA." I don't know if I'll be in the stream tomorrow because I'll be watching Team USA. Yeah, Insane. That's all good. See, yeah, Insane. I've got you. Good night all. As DC Sports says, I'll be doing 24/7 DC Sports Talk and Ace Baseball. I will check that out. And Spencer, we'll leave it at that one. Brentford are better than Liverpool, everybody. We will see you next time. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.